Alright, back at it in Pedestal. Yep, I was trying to remember what we were doing. Kana Murakami. You were the... Here we go. You were the one model, right? Yeah, okay. Cool. Murakami, her language can be a little much, but I think she's a good kid. Her grades are decent, too. Well liked among the teachers. Good on her for studying hard while doing modeling and all that. Sometimes she sleeps in class, but... Well, that is the consequence of having too much school relative to too little sleep, I suppose. I definitely had fallen asleep in class around that age. And then I didn't pull any more all-nighters in college, because it turns out that's not necessary for an education. What she likes, she's pretty, personality, yeah. Stunning review. Yeah, so Kana, she really saw Shiori as an enemy. She always gossiped with her friends behind her back. Ooh. Some high school drama! Ooh, Abe, you were looking into Natsume, right? If you meet Kana, you might not want to bring her up. Right, you told me about her before, and how she despised Natsume. I guess maybe it's best if I don't ask her personally about it? Yeah, I don't know. It kinda seems like she doesn't like being compared to Natsume. They're on the same level of prettiness, you know, but maybe just talking for a bit would be okay. No one wants us to be talking about this. Everyone's like, oh, don't bring this up, this is a deep, dark secret, and we're just like prying as much as we can into it. See, Kana, she seems to get a bad rap, but she's a cheerful girl. Well, she can be selfish and self-centered too. I'm getting really, really mixed reviews here on Kana. Oh, the bathroom people must have something to say. Murakami's super cute. I talked to her in the cafeteria after school, and my heart pounds seeing her prettiness up close. Oh, Murakami's at school after classes? Doesn't she have modeling work? It's only sometimes. She chats with her friends in the cafeteria on days she doesn't have work. Maybe she's there again today? Well, it's good to know. Huh, I see. Once I'm almost done questioning, I'll check out the cafeteria. I was actually thinking I should go ask the lunch lady that, but that might actually lock me out of things that I wanted. Good to know. Shiori had presents, but Murakami's no slouch either. Actually, they were on the same level appearance-wise, though honestly I like Shiori more. Okay. All on our phones. I need to think of a description for this video. I always try to put something random or kind of dumb in them, but... The series isn't giving me a lot to work with, because normally I make fun of how bad a game is, or some weird quirk about it, but everything's been pretty balanced in here so far. I really don't think there's any weird mannerisms of the characters that deserve to be mocked in a video description, but that's the behind-the-scenes part. She strikes me as cheerful and energetic, but you're in for a bad time if you get her mad. A bad time? Murakami's always with her groupies, and if you make her mad, the whole group might start ignoring you or harassing you. Being ignored is one thing, but harassment, no thanks. Oh, you don't have enough social credits to do this. Not sure how to put it, real presence, stood out about as much as Natsume, but I like Natsume better though. Yeah, we seem to be getting that. Don't know her well, stands out with her beauty, impressive aura. Shiori stood out even more. I'm getting a little inferiority complex here. Don't like the girl much, personality seems rotten, was pretty on top of being nice. Oh my god, who's the most popular in school? Girl's cute, on the inside, well, her group's always reveling in bad-mouthing people. Teachers seem to like her, yeah. Alright, so they're a nasty lot, is what you're saying. Girl who models, right. I feel like I don't hear very good rumors, so I don't know the details, though. Fair enough. Gaudy girl, don't like Yaru-type girls much. Well, rip. We could never talk, but she's popular and super pretty. Natsume wasn't going to be beat in that respect. I don't know jack about fashion. Like, I have a vague understanding of Yaru, but I don't know, I've never really styled myself after any particular movement. Core teen model, she's pretty. Natsume is more of a Japanese beauty, but Murakami feels a little more foreign. That's a intriguing way of describing someone. Murakami has a really great figure. Must manage her eating and stuff, huh? Doubt she chows down on snacks like me. love a tasty little treat. Murakami doing stuff with 3 other friends. It's hard to approach them having their cute chats. I think the cuteness of those chats is really up for debate here. Murakami hated Natsume. The two never once talked. Sometimes you can tell that someone never meshed with you, even if you never interact. Fair enough. Let's see. Let's go get some senior advice. What do you gotta say? Murakami, girl who's model, can't remember if I've seen her. Oh, just remembered it. I saw her around with Natsume after school once. Whoa. Told him to get home soon since it was getting late. Huh? Her and Natsume? That was a very contradictory statement. Jeez. What were they doing together? Who knows? What were they doing indeed? Thought I heard talking hearsay. Shiori Natsume and Kana Murakami were seen together after school once. Huh. Well, I'm glad we did that. Kana Murakami, the second-year teacher, speak well of her, how she works hard in school despite her job. Well, that's a work-life balance, Seem was busy, told her she'd come to rest. Yet to take up the offer, must be a hard worker. Neat. Yeah, I'm breezing a bit once more because I presume this is gonna take a while. Oh, the party rockers are gone. Maybe they're in the house tonight. Okay, that was bad. Who can we ask? Let me into the labs, please. What's her name is not here. That was a very helpful description. Don't know her, know anyone who uses the library often, but oh, I've never read a book in my life. Right, well, I am gonna save. I think that was everyone that we could talk to. Where's the main entrance? Nobody here. I really doubt I'm gonna get anything from Iris Academy. Oh, I forgot we could go to the house too. Well, surprise, there's nothing there. Can't go back. I think that really does leave us with just the cafeteria. What? There's something I wanted to ask Murakami, so could I have a second? Huh? Me? Well, what? And like, who are you? Oh, I'm Ue from 2A. I'd appreciate your cooperation with the newspaper club. Co-op with the news what now? What's that? Well, I say newspaper club, but it's really just an association. We write a school paper. There's a club that writes a newspaper? For real? For real? Wow, that's so totally retro. I can't even. Oh, this is an era. Yeah, never heard of that before. And like, we had a school paper, had no clue. I knew about it. The advisor's like Makoto from social studies. So even the teacher's lame-o. Are those glasses nutty or what? Yo, who's the quiet one? So, right. I want to talk with you, Murakami, first of all. Hey, how do you write a newspaper? Don't tell me it's all by hand, but that's a whole ordeal. Yeah, just like, you know, priests typesetting things in the old days, carefully handwriting manuscripts by candlelight. No, I type articles on the PC in the social studies room. Can't do it on a smartphone? Ugh, pass. You really are retro, huh? Poor Kana could never. Oh my god, stop it. I want to talk with Murakami about Shiori Natsume. Alright. Why? The mood's changed suddenly. Well, we're looking into Shiori Natsume. Would you be able to cooperate? Huh? What? Gross. Sorry, no can do. Don't be like that, I'm just going to ask. Murakami, you didn't think highly of Natsume, did you? No, not just Murakami, but all of you here, I guess. Why did you hate her? You never even interacted, did you? Whoa now, hold your horses. I said it's not happening. Don't just go on talking anyway? Well, she was up talking. Recently learned that was the word for it where you intone up. Read the room, Ue. We're busy talking here, and even you can tell Kana doesn't like it, right? I don't know about your news co-op or whatever, but isn't it common sense not to do what people don't like? How about you study some sense before investigation? Ooh. And like, why Natsume now? She's dead. Isn't it like super dicey to be asking around about a dead girl? I hate even bringing up Natsume. Was so relieved to finally have her gone. Ooh, who said that? Which one of you? Even a month after she's dead, still can't be free of her presence. She's so damn annoying for real. Wow, you all are some heartless individuals. No kidding, it's like, lie down and stay dead, right? Don't you think so, Kana? So like, could you go away now? Don't come again, you're super killing the mood. Bye-bye. Dang, we failed that vibe check. You, what's so funny? It's just, you were so legendarily sunk. Not just made a total fool out of, but also hardly anything to show for it. Even Miss Insensitive can't compete with the reigning queen of the casts. Boy, what a harsh world. Shut up, what else could I have done? There's nothing I could have gotten from her when she's like that. Oh, so we're gonna corner her. Even you're making fun of me, Akari, but you wouldn't help me back there. Did you learn anything, Akari? Nope, they were absorbed in bad-mouthing Natsume, but what we already knew about that from prior questioning. Between Hahakigi and Murakami, outsiders are proving a real pain. We haven't gotten a word out of either of them about Natsume. It'd probably be fine if we could talk to them alone, but that's tough when they've always got groupies. It sure is, if there's any opportunity to. I'd like to really press them, but for now, that's a no-go. Ah, jeez, it makes me so mad. Now I absolutely have to uncover the truth. Then what's your next move? We've mostly asked about all the important people around her. What else is there to do? Yeah, honestly, I haven't been thinking at all about what to do next. We've gotten a lot of info about those connected to her, so it's confusing. I need to calm down for a second, sort it out in my head. Akari, you can go home without me. I'll stay at school for a while longer. Just to sort out information? Surely you can do that at home. It's getting pretty late, too. Well, if I went home, there'd be so many temptations. I can concentrate the most when I'm sitting in front of the PC here. Sure, got it. Then I'll stay with you. Was thinking I'd read a book when I took out. Read a book I took out. Whoa, really? Thank you. Oh, okay, she's hanging out. I thought she was leaving and reading. Oh, whoa. Oh, it's like a little info puzzle. Natsume fell from the roof and died. Thinking about it now, it seems incredibly strange. We proved how she got to the roof, but we still don't know why she went to the roof. And also, Natsume's family situation. What reason could she have had to evade her parents' watchful eye just to go to the rooftop? Sure enough, I come back to wanting to know more about Natsume herself. Sakura, Hahakigi, Yasuoka, Miyuki, Murakami. All 5 of them wouldn't talk to us about Natsume at all. Isn't it kind of strange? Every last one was unwilling to talk about Natsume. Maybe my ways of asking were to blame for that, though. Even so, it seems bizarre. Even if it didn't go as far as antagonism, I'll bet something happened between each of them and Natsume. If only I knew what that was. Sakura apparently said she hated Shiori, but ultimately I don't know why that is, and I didn't hear it from her personally. It seems like she avoided Shiori at school, but what about at home? Were they on bad terms? I should have asked her mother. Could her hating Natsume have to do with her family's situation? I want to know more about that. Oh, I'm doing alright on this. I've gathered a lot of information, but I really have no clue what Natsume was thinking. Even when it comes to her parents, Sakura was rebelling against them, but Shiori didn't seem to be like that. And what did Natsume think of the other people connected to her? Did she like them, hate them? Did she ever let that slip to anyone? That's something I probably could know if I read... I could probably know if I read Natsume's diary, but... No, I decided I wouldn't. Oh, we're thinking... Hahakigi was friendly with Natsume, but I'm not really seeing a clear picture of their relationship. I don't know how they each thought of each other, but Hahakigi seems to think Natsume didn't like her. Why did she come to think that? I need to ask Hahakigi about it. Ah, but her guard. It's hard with that trio around. You go here. Come to think of it, I heard Natsume was in low spirits for months prior to her death. Why could that be? If Natsume did indeed kill herself, it might be related to the reasons for that lack of vitality. I want to dig deeper into this, but will I eventually find it if I research deeply enough into Natsume? Yeah, that looks right. Yasuoka seemed to think dearly of Natsume. That's why he wants to protect her dignity by keeping her secret. He has a certain reason for thinking Natsume killed herself, and that's a secret which he can't tell others. Shoot, I'm so curious. What could her secret be? I want to ask him about it, but he probably won't talk to us anymore. You go here? Miyuki indulged us the most, but in reality, she hardly told us anything about Natsume. The one thing she did tell us is that she didn't regret yielding the title of Concert Mistress. Could this be relevant? Oh, but, right, the two became distant after passing the title, though they were fine until then. Even if Miyuki wasn't bothered about it, maybe Natsume had some resentment. But that's exactly something I'd have to ask Natsume herself to know. Ugh, what a pickle. Alright, last one. Murakami's the one person who I can clearly understand. She hates Natsume a lot. Though I don't know why she hated her. Probably because she was gross or annoying. Is there even any need to look further there? You know, her 3 followers sure went off about Natsume, but did Murakami join in that? Nah, she didn't. It was me she called a mood killer. She just totally denied the topic of Natsume and didn't say anything. But given how she didn't admonish the other 3, you can presume she feels the same way. Still, I'll keep it in mind for future questions. Yeah, there's still tons I don't know, but I've sorted things out a little. Alright. Alright, we're done. Oh, that was just her thinking sprite, but with a brain. Oh, she put her phone away, look at that. Let's go through everyone's stuff. This game really, I think, is a departure from a lot of other stuff that I've played, because normally when you look at things, you know how there's all that flavor text, like, some books on a shelf, miscellaneous stationery, you know, bottles desk, things like that. They don't do that at all, or Uri doesn't do that at all in this game. Just no thoughts about the environment. Although I wonder if that's an intentional choice. Because diving a bit into knowledge that I have before everyone else, I know that the character's internal dialogue, or what we would read as players, does mean something in the context of these games, so maybe she's just hyper-focused on the task at hand and has no opinions on things. Let's see. We get most sprites. We still don't know what Shiori looks like, huh? Intriguing. Alright. Sorry to keep you waiting, Akari. It took a while. Good work. Well, feeling a little calmer? Yeah, I've got a hold on what I found and what I don't know now. I'll think of what to investigate next by tomorrow. For now, let's head home. Home time. Dang, it's dark. I've never stayed at school this late. But hey, it was for my club. Right, could be a way to stave off boredom every once in a while. Oh, then might you officially join the newspaper club, Akari? I said every once in a while. It'd turn ridiculously annoying if I was doing it all the time. We don't normally go this hard, you know? It's more of a relaxed, casual, and fun club, see? Oh really? But I'll pass. You'd be pretty half-baked to join at this point in second year anyway. Blech. Jeez, Akari, it's dangerous to walk and text, you know. I got a notification. Huh? It's from Akari. Oh, snap. We're being tailed. Oh, really? Oh, jeez. What do I do? Turn the corner up ahead. Goes to the main street. Probably won't follow when there's eyes on them. And you? I'll keep walking and see what's up. No way. That's risky. I'm fine. I'll call the cops if things look dicey. I said no. Get home quick. I can get away. Don't make a fuss. Aw, stun gun. Good night. Oh, are we gonna have a chase scene in this? Well, see you tomorrow. Good night. Good night. Who is it? We've got a tail. Oh. She was right. That person was definitely following us. Moscow rules, baby. Let's go. Akari. Always trust your gut. Still following. Probably just some degenerate? Maybe I should call the cops already. But if I'm wrong... I'll keep walking, try to get a read. Not going out into the main roads, not encountering any people, and I'll see what they do. Oh man, I should have saved. Shoot, ended up on a main street. Gone. Guess they ran off. What a waste of time. Oh, that was a meter for, like, how close I should not get to the main road. Well, that's kind of cool. Well, the main road is down, so... That was also main road. Man, how many main roads they got in this place? Okay, let's try that again. I actually kind of like this. It's very different from a lot of other games that I've played. It's almost like a, I don't know, a reverse chase, right? Not a pursuit, but like, don't try to escape. Ooh, this looks nice and secluded. Dead end. Around here should be good. Alright. Excuse me, you're there, aren't you? Please show yourself. I know you're there. Make it quick. You're being a real bother. Assassin's Creed. What is it? Do you have business with me? If you don't answer, I'm calling the cops. Ooh, we're being attacked. Akari! Akari, are you okay? Fine, just fine. Just got a bump in my ass. What do we do? The police. We have to call the police. It's fine. I'm not hurt. No way! You were attacked by a stranger! I said it's fine. Too much hassle. I'm tired, so let's go home. Did that guy take her phone or give us something? Because I heard the rustling. Alright, if you say so, Akari, but are you really okay? Yeah, more importantly, I'm starving. Come on, let's go. It's already second period. Akari still hasn't come to school. She hasn't replied online either. Ooh, this is not looking good. Was she really injured then? I wonder if she went to the police. What should I do? Is there anything I can do? Oh, Abe. Tardy, huh? Hurry and sit down. Yeah. Akari, jeez, I was worried when you didn't show up, and you left me on red. Oh, sorry about that. Went to the hospital first thing in the morning. The hospital? So last night you were injured? Pretty much just a bruise on my butt. Not to say it doesn't hurt a little, but it's no big deal at all. But I just went to the hospital because I didn't need to. Don't gotta worry about it. Oh, we were totally handed a clue, right? A need? What's that mean? Oh, you know. I'll take my time telling you after school. Anyway, gonna let me copy your notes from first period? Sure. After school? Surely she could tell me now. Why wait until club time? Could it be? Wait, could what be? I'm slow on this. Why here? Can't we talk in the social studies room? I mean, Bottles is there. At the end of the teacher... at the end of a teacher. At the end of the day, he's a teacher, so he'll get worried if he hears I was attacked. Yeah, people... I don't know what the situation is in Japan, but I know there's definitely some degree of, obligation to report for some educators. Hey, so you picking club time to discuss you being attacked. It means that weird stranger has to do with our club work, doesn't it? With our investigation into Natsume. In fact, dare I say it, it means the person who attacked you was someone we've questioned, right? Well now, some good intuition from you, Aoi. When I was attacked, this here got put into the pocket of my parka. Oh, it totally was a warning. Stay away from Natsume. What is this? When you get handed something like this, it gets a bit iffy to go to the cops. It's not like we're totally without fault. Why? You were suddenly attacked on the street at night. You're clearly the victim. True enough that I was attacked, but I'm talking about if they ask, have you done anything underhanded? It's a fact we've been doing an investigation that gets on people's nerves. It's the truth that almost all related parties have rejected us. Could it be that attacker was one of the 5 people connected to Natsume? I'll bet. I've already got a guess. Huh? You figured it out? Who attacked you? Didn't see their face, but they covered it with a mask and hood. But when they grabbed my collar, it came to me. That and the wording of this letter got me about 80% of the way there. Can't say for certain, though. Who is it that attacked you? Who do you think? Hey, Akari, don't play around at a time like this. I'm not playing around. The blood's rushed to your head, Oe. Calm down and consider it, will you? You'll figure it out quick. Uh-oh, I might not. The collar? Who grabbed us by the collar? Instinct tells me Hahakigi, but I don't know if that's correct. I'm gonna guess Hahakigi. I don't think this is correct, but... So that's what you think, Aoi. Well, why don't we go visit? Uh-oh. The collar. What even happened? Sakura just told us to get out from the tennis court. That didn't really do anything. I don't remember getting physical. Did we ever get grabbed? I don't think it was Yasuoka. Kana didn't really react at all. Miyuki also didn't react. I feel like it's one of these two. Sakura or Hahakigi. Girl was super tiny, about the same height. Okay. About my height, pretty strong. Okay, so it's not... Oh wait, I could have just eliminated people. Actually, let's go eliminate. That's not what I think. When They grabbed my collar, I grabbed their hand hard enough to dig my nails in. If it were Miyuki, don't you think she'd falter? A musician's hands are their life. The one who attacked me didn't falter at all, so I don't think it was Miyuki. Alright, so that was a help, but... About her height... Collar... I'm just gonna go... You know what? Hahakigi. I'm probably wrong, but I'll do it. Hahakigi. What? Whoa, you're back again? Going to ask about Natsume again? Lay it off already, we're about to go home. Shut up, the rest of you be quiet, I have to talk with the Hahakigi. Hahakigi, what are you thinking? Why'd you attack Akari? What are you talking about? Don't play dumb, it was you tailing us last night, wasn't it, Hahakigi? And you who attacked Akari. No, I didn't do anything like... Hahakigi didn't do anything like that. We walked home together around 4:30 yesterday, all the way to the station. Yeah, and Hahakigi's family has a strict curfew. I forgot about that, shoot. So she has to be home by 6. When were you attacked exactly? Around 7:30. Then Hahakigi couldn't have done it. Sheesh, could you not make wild assumptions? But maybe she went out after getting home and followed us around. What? You're that distrustful? You're seriously the worst. If you're that sure, why don't we check? We'll know if we ask Hahakigi's mother whether her daughter was at home last night. No, wait, stop it. Don't talk to my mom. These people won't believe you otherwise. It's alright, Hahakigi. We'll go ask. Ugh, you're seriously irritating. I won't be satisfied until we prove her innocence. Let's go, Hahakigi. Don't, I said don't. Hahakigi, could you show me your hands? The backside, specifically. Yep, wrong, not Hahakigi. What? I dug my nails into the back of their hand. There's no marks on Hahakigi's hand, so it's not her. No way. So it's just a misunderstanding? Are you dumb or what? Blaming her over a misunderstanding? You're such a nuisance. Think how Hahakigi feels. I don't know what your newspaper club is all about, but do you have to bother people doing it? Cool it, or we'll tell a teacher. I'm very sorry. Okay, that was a game over then, yeah? Oh, nice. Huh. It's Sumikazu. Let's see. Forgot about the curfew. Oh, he's bandaged too. Alright, here's my reasoning. That if, Kana was a model, injuries would also affect her the same way that they would affect, what's her name? The violinist. Same deal. Hey there, Yasuoka, you got a second? Here for something? Sorry, but I don't want to speak with you, pardon me. Yasuoka, your hands hurt, huh? Got it all bandaged up. You okay? None of your business. Really? Is it really not relevant to us? Well, if you say so, fine by me. We just came here because we thought it might behoove you. How do you mean? How about we take this elsewhere? Oh, the tables have turned. And to be clear, I'm saying that because I think it behoove you too. Personally, we'd be just as fine with talking here. I wonder if, like, stay away from Natsume had anything to do with it, where he didn't write, like, stay away from Shiori or something. What did you want to talk about? You villain, what were you thinking attacking us in the dark? Did we do anything that extreme? If you try to do anything else to Akari, I'm not letting you get away with it. Nail bat, nail bat. I don't know what you're saying. Could you explain? Oh, enough already. We know the score whether you played dumb or not. Oh yeah, so I must have injured your hand by digging my nails in, huh? Sorry. Or are those big-ass bandages just to hide the wound? Well, not that I really care, or even anyhow. Yeah, get his kneecaps, let's go! As soon as you grabbed me by the collar, I could tell it was a man's hands. Certainly could have been a woman with rugged hands, but given the size and the thick joints, they definitely seem masculine. Of course, if it was just some man, I probably would have taken him for an ordinary degenerate, but you handed me this letter of all things. Stay away from Natsume. Writing it this way means more than don't investigate any deeper into Shiori Natsume, doesn't it? The other Natsume, Sakura, and the Natsume family as a whole. It could be saying not to approach them either, right? When we visited Natsume's house, her mother said that there'd be a dinner with Yasuoka's, and that Sakura would go too. When we last met, you told us not to stick our noses anymore into anything to do with Natsume. But you must have heard, didn't you? That not only did we not give up, but we went as far as going to her house. From Natsume's mother, I'd wager. With your desire to protect Shiori's secret, you had to keep us away from the Natsume family, so you went and did a thing like that. Were you fearful not just of us finding that secret at her house, but of us letting that secret out to her family? Because talking to Natsume's mother, it seemed like she doesn't have the slightest notion her daughter had a secret she kept hidden to her last. And also, Sakura, it looks to me that on the off chance Sakura learned Shiori's secret, that'd be a problem. So you wrote this letter here to keep us away from the Natsumes and Sakura. I wonder, was attacking us secondary to that? You thought giving us a little scare, making us feel like involvement with Natsume would bring nothing good, would make us give up, did you? But you made a mistake targeting me. Sorry to say, but I wasn't freaked out in the least and sustained no more damage than a bruised butt. Maybe it would have been different had you targeted the shorty here. Of course, in that case, I would have had no hesitation handing you to the cops. Get his kneecaps, let's go! I'm not seeing where this is going, but it seems you believe I attacked you. What you've explained does make sense, but you lack proof. Where's the proof I did this? Never had any intention of shoving proof in your face to make you confess. This isn't a detective show. There's no need for us to be finding proof in the first place. That can be left to the pros. I'll be frank though, even if you really aren't the culprit, it doesn't matter to me. What's that mean? What exactly do you want? What a hassle. You're pretty slow too, huh? Today, I went to the hospital and got a medical certificate. It was only a minor bruise though. It's just an ordinary piece of paper, but I hear it makes things smoother when you're filing a victim report, so I got it first thing in the morning. More than suspecting you, I'm convinced you're the culprit. I have a report proving my injury. Incidentally, I also have an eyewitness. In short, I'm completely prepared to turn you into the police. It just depends on my mood whether I will. That's not all. Us poor, fragile maidens might talk around to cope with the shock of being attacked. I was attacked on the street at night. I'm pretty sure the one who did it was Sumikazu Yasuoka from Iris Academy. Do you think I should go to the police? Huh? You don't know Yasuoka? You know Sumikazu Yasuoka? Son of the president of Yasuoka Manufacturing? Something like that. So let me ask again. What is the secret of Shiori Natsume's that you're hiding? I see now, so that's your objective. In exchange for not giving me to the police and spreading damaging remarks, I tell you her secret. Threatening me without proof, you two are utterly reprehensible. Don't care to hear it from a guy who'd attack a woman in the night. You sure you're any better? Also, you're wrong about you two. Aoi's not involved here. Well, though she's sort of serving as a bodyguard right now. I'm the one who wants to talk right now. I'm also the one wondering whether to go to the cops, and the one who wants to know Natsume's secret. Until now, Aoi didn't know any of what I was going to say here. Right, Aoi? Yeah, I had no idea, but... See, so would you stop blaming Aoi? Enough criticizing us. More talking about Shiori Natsume's secret. I'm getting tired of waiting. So you want to know Shiori's secret no matter what. Well, I don't know why. I won't tell you. Never. Wow, this dude's really not giving it up. You sure about that? Yes, even if it means having an assault on my criminal record, even if my family's honor is stained, I will never tell you it. My decision to marry Shiori was not for her parents whatsoever. It was for my own sake. Perhaps you've already noticed, but it's not as if I loved Shiori romantically, and Shiori was the same. Shiori meant to refuse marrying me. One day, the two of us had a discussion about it. Shiori confided in me alone that she had a secret she could tell no one, and that, in truth, she would have preferred to keep hidden. But she thought it unfair to reject our marriage while keeping quiet about it, and that's the kind of honest person Shiori was. I, in response, proposed marriage to Shiori myself, my own will, not my parents'. Shiori was surprised, but when I expressed my honest feelings, she accepted them, and she thanked me. We laughed together, promising to become close family. From that day forth, we became engaged in both name and reality. And yet then, Shiori feared Sakura learning her secret. What? If the burden she bore were someday passed to Sakura and caused her to suffer, she worried for that outcome. It's Shiori's will that her secret remain unknown to Sakura. Shiori is precious to me, so I protect it as if to carry out that will. Interesting. So it's a family matter. I respected Shiori's sincerity. That hasn't changed even now. I want to be sincere to Shiori myself, so I decided I would never speak Shiori's secret to anyone as long as I live. To that end, I'll even be a brute who attacks people on the road at night. Even if I acquire a criminal record or make my parents weep, then so be it. Wow, honor above all else, huh? I see. Got it. Akari? I was thinking that assailant last night was you, but it seems I was mistaken. Sorry about that. Thanks for indulging with the chat. We'll be heading home now, so could you toss this garbage? Oh right, we won't come see you again, so relax. No, I'm the one who should say sorry. Well, goodbye. Oh, please tell me that we wrapped up this lead. It would make my life just a little bit easier. Hey, Akari, why did you tear up the letter? It was proof you were attacked, so surely it'd be best to keep it. I only got it to threaten Yasuoka with. So long as he decided he'll never talk, we're done with him. Not that I had any intention of going to the cops to start with. I did get a medical report just in case, but it was a waste of money. Being willing to take a criminal record, that's no half-hearted resolve. We can't contend with that. Above all, there's no telling what Yasuoka might do if we pressed him anymore. Obviously best if we don't bother. So I went and cut Yasuoka off. Sorry, Aoi. Was there more you wanted to ask him? No, it's fine. That's alright. We're here. What will it be? Head to the social studies room? Was she getting disheartened? She looks a little slumped. Akari? I know we just got back to school, but is it okay if we call off today's newspaper club activities? Totally fine by me, but what's up? She's just gonna go home. I kind of want to think by myself about whether to keep investigating Natsume. Well now, you were so spirited yesterday about absolutely revealing the truth. I still do have a desire to know the truth, believe me, but I don't think I want to know it enough that it gets you hurt, Akari. It sounds like you're feeling responsible, but I'm the one who let myself get attacked, you know. You tried to stop me, told me it was dangerous. I forced him into attacking me out of curiosity. My injury wasn't even a big deal, so it's nothing for you to worry about. No reason to quit over that, not if you don't want to quit. Thanks. Oh, she's feeling a little down. But I mean, either way, as much as I investigate, no one pays me any heed. No one's rooting for me. On the contrary, there's a lot of people who despise me. I get called despicable and disgusting. Been pushing forward carried by nothing but motivation. But it's like I finally realized I don't have any motivation. So I want to be alone for a bit to think, whether I should continue or not. Got it. I'm fine either way, so take your time thinking about it. Yeah, I'm going home. A home time? Since you're hurt, be sure to get home quick and rest up, okay, Akari? See you. Okay, bye! Sorry for always yanking you around. The Hydro Flask returns with a vengeance, and not ice in a cup. Ah, look at her so dejected, poor thing. Guess I can't blame her. Doesn't matter what I say, always the type who will worry, because she's weirdly sincere. Not to mention the current situation. We're besieged on all sides. Sure, we haven't been doing admirable stuff, but we've hardly got any allies. If you're investigating your heart out, yet get told to stay away or that you're terrible, of course you lose motivation. Plus, my claiming responsibility for getting attacked was a bit of a stretch. I wonder if I can do anything for her. Maybe we need to cause something that can bring back Aoi's motivation. Ooh. Even if it's not a total placation, can we get one of the people connected to Natsume on our side? Yeah, I got an idea for who. A girl whose deal we more or less get and be easy to lure in. Okay, guess I'll get an offering for her and go pay her a visit. It's a hassle, but I gotta do it. Oh, please, God, let me save. Let's actually go take... Oh, we have a different... I think we have a different phone wallpaper from Aoi. Check that out. Is this dude's thing closed? Okay. Well. I have an inkling of an idea. Abe, hello. Say, did you come to buy something? Oh wait, did you come to buy something? Say, Ui isn't with you. She's gone home for the day. I'll take 2 teas and your special cookies. Coming right up. My cookies are fresh and tasty. Eating them with a friend? Sure, something like that. Tea obtained. Cookies obtained. Alright, where would she be? Nope. You obviously wouldn't be in here because we got that. Got the negative already. Oh, the party rockers are back. This is kind of cool. I think it's like the first time that we're running solo somewhat. Nope. Alright, well this is taking a bit of a gentle turn. If only I could find... what's her name? Murakami. Do I ask these yahoos? Say you're not with Murakami. Photo shoot and lesson. She's busy. Okay. Oh yeah, I'll bet. Not only Miss Murakami, but the groupies of an active model must be quite busy with highly worthwhile pursuits. Huh? It's nothing. Pardon my intrusion. Models and lessons. It's gotta be her, right? You are 2C. And you are not in here. Take today off. I feel like it's Murakami, but I don't know if that's correct. Right? Because it seems like they have a connection that just can't be admitted in public, you know? But there's also no one here. Now tell me I have to talk to all of them. Nope. Oh wait, is this unlocked? Nope. Hours away, said she's going home, seemed kinda exhausted. Working non-stop, write articles for the regular paper. True, though you could stand to strike a balance yourself by working a little harder, Bottles. What the hell? You sounded like the principal. I'm always working hard, see? Clean up those magazines and snacks on the desk before you say that. Apologies. Alright, so we just, like, dressed him down and then left. It's not Sakura? Oh, maybe it is Sakura. Hello, Sakura. What's with you? Didn't I tell you not to approach me anymore, and yet you come to my house? Please, just knock it off. Right, I'm really sorry about the other day. I won't approach you anymore. Then why are you... I wanted to properly apologize to you in person. Sorry for any offense I caused. I'll be going now. I'll tell Ue not to come near you anymore either, so be at ease. Why are you two looking into my sister? Honestly, I have no interest in Shiori Natsume. It's not like we were friends in life. But Ue always says she can't believe that Shiori Natsume killed herself. Or more accurately, she doesn't want to believe it. Was Ue friends with my sister? No, but she did seem to have an affection for Shiori. In a way, she looked up to her. It's hard to accept the death of someone you liked, all the more if it's suicide. So she wants to look into why she died, she tells me, to know the truth. Of course, whatever excuse, no one's going to tolerate methods that hurt the family of the bereaved. Once she understands that it really does displease you, Sakura, I'm sure she'll give her investigation up. Well, we'll take my leave now. Please wait. Well, I'm surprised that we got Sakura. Look at us just, like, sitting all chill. Everyone around me believes my sister killed herself. My parents may say that her suicide is unthinkable to them, but inside they seem to have accepted it. I'm sure some part of them is aware of how they shackled their daughter, not that any amount of awareness can make up for it now. So you don't believe your sister killed herself, Sakura? It's not quite that. I'm the same as Ue-senpai. I don't want to believe it either, that my sister took her own life. Because, I mean, if she killed herself, then it was because of us. Because of her family. My sister was pretty, smart, and kind, someone who everyone loved. She was the same way at home. She always did what our parents told her, behaving in a way that would make the family comfortable. Oh, symbolism. So I could only see her as a life-sized puppet, a dress-up doll that was only for show. My puppet sister's submissiveness was incredibly irritating to me. Together with her perfect conduct at school, it fueled a hatred within me. I hated my sister. Ouch. I hurt her by throwing heartless remarks her way. Wanting to at least feel peaceful at school, I avoided her there as much as I could. Oh, and now you feel guilty because you didn't see something. But even then, my sister was always kind to me. And I hated that about her too. You overlooked something that might have saved her, and now you feel remorse. Isn't that right? My sister was always smiling. Even when her hopes were crushed by butting up against our parents' views, even when forced into engagement, she always smiled. I was certain that she was fine with that. I thought she didn't mind being at her parents' beck and call. But the moment I heard it suggested her death might have been suicide, everything seemed to go black. My always smiling, happy-seeming sister killing herself meant that, in truth, she was suffering. And it was the parents who restrained her that made her choose suicide, and me who just looked on. Oh, see? There you go. You're feeling survivor's guilt. That's why I didn't want to believe it was suicide, even if it was only an escape. Say, Sakura, you said you couldn't trust Yasuoka. Why was that? It's less about Sumikazu. I had doubts about the nature of those two's relationship. See, this happened once. Oh, here comes something incredibly juicy. Some tidbits. Shiori, I told you, dinner's ready. Give me a second. I have things to do tomorrow, so I have to memorize these scores today. I'll be there in 10 more minutes. Weren't you going to the movies with Sumikazu tomorrow? That's right. Want to come, Sakura? I'm not going. I hate that guy. He just feels so brazen. Don't say things like that. I wish you'd get along. He's your sister's future husband. That guy doesn't like you, sister. I'm sure of it. Why do you think that? Because when I asked him about what about you he liked, he got super flustered and wouldn't even answer. He's just shy, that's all. Don't embarrass him too much, okay? Sumikazu's really diligent. Not as if you like Sumikazu either, Shiori. You just got engaged because Mom and Dad ordered you to. You're right. Maybe it's not like I'm in love with Sumikazu. But I respect his diligence and sincerity. I think he'll be a wonderful partner. Is that wrong of me? So it's true you don't love him, yet you're marrying him for the family's convenience. Such old-fashioned junk. Isn't it thinking marriage has to start with a feeling of love that's old-fashioned? What, you gonna marry him for the tax benefits? What's that? You don't get together just from a feeling of love, and there's no need to, not in this day and age. At the very least, Sumikazu and I got engaged with the recognition of each other. We're both satisfied with it, so it's perfectly fine. So less husband and wife and more partners? Partner? Maybe not partners, but accomplices. Oh, you getting together for the tax fraud? Huh? Maybe you can't understand just yet, Sakura. It's alright. If the time comes that I can tell you, I will. Fine, forget it. See if I care, sister. Keep doing whatever Mom and Dad say. Oh, they were totally up to some fiscal shenanigans. There's no way. I, as a single individual, pay more in taxes, I think, than some married couples, so... There's definitely a finance aspect in here now. I never got to hear what she meant. Even now, I don't know. Respect, accomplices... I only thought she was trying to dodge the question with words I didn't really understand. And it wasn't just my sister. I didn't get what Sumikazu was thinking one bit, so I couldn't trust him. Maybe I just wanted to hear my sister say the words, I love Sumikazu. With just those words, if I got to hear my sister say she was marrying someone she loved, I'm sure I would have cheered her on. But truthfully, if it was something she decided herself, I should have been cheering her on whether I could accept it or not. That goes beyond Sumikazu. I feel like there were lots of similar times where I would pout about my sister's choices. Okay, yeah. In a way, I was trying to get my sister to act in the way I wanted her to. You were also the puppet master. Ultimately, I was the same as our parents. I tormented my sister. I have no right to shed tears over her death. You know, during our investigation, we heard that you hated your sister. So it was a little surprising to hear you carried that kind of guilt. But hearing you talk, I understand. Sakura, you really liked your sister a lot, didn't you? So you wanted her to be free. You thought she should be happy, marrying someone she loved. Sure, it might be an escape not wanting to believe your sister's death was a suicide. But I'm not about to blame you for it, especially when the deceased is to your family. Besides, you spoke up like this because you also want to know the truth, don't you, Sakura? Maybe your sister really did take her own life. Maybe she was suffering under her family's restraints. Even knowing that might be so, you came to want to know the truth. That is, you decided to stop running and confront your sister's death. That's a truly admirable thing, certainly not something anyone could do. But you can't go thinking you have no right to cry. If you're sad, it's fine to cry plenty. You loved your sister, after all. Crying.sfx. Abe-senpai. I'm sorry for saying such rude things the other day, not knowing what was really going on. Wow, that worked. I'll support you too. I want to know the truth too. Could you tell that to Ue-senpai for me? Thanks, Sakura. I'm glad to hear you say that. You're so sly. Too good for this. If you realize anything about your sister, let us know right away, okay? So yeah, there was that. I'm trying to scope out their room decorations. Sovin load? What? What is that? I have no idea what that's supposed to be referencing. Sakura wants to assist with the investigation, but said it'll be hard to juggle with her club. Seems we can at least talk with her briefly during club time, though. Maybe find a good time to do that? Hold on a second, this is so sudden, I can't process it. I mean, Akari, why'd you charge Sakura like that, and to such amazing results? Oh, it's because I'm a pro. It was my fault I led us into cutting off Shimikazu, an important target for investigation, so it's my atonement. So yeah, now you won't be fighting all alone, Aoi. No need to get all downtrodden. Not a problem if you want to give up the investigation anyway, of course. I'm sure Sakura will understand if you tell her the situation. Akari has not only manipulated someone who had distrust for us into joining the investigation, but has also ensured its continuity through Aoi. Just masterful manipulation. So what'll it be, boss? She can't say no to that. Would you be like, oh, I just got the sister of the deceased to help us. But you can quit if you want to, in case you feel bad. No one can quit in a situation like that. I see. So there was someone thinking the same things as me. And in fact, it's her sister Sakura. Sakura also wants to know the truth. Sakura's going to support me. Oh, she's all happy. Look at that. Not to pry in the background anymore, but also these two rooms are so distinct. Like, I'm trying to scope out anything interesting. I don't know if that's like a vase or an air purifier. There's a printer there. Well, Akari's room is super messy. There's no way I could say I'm giving up the investigation. I mean, there's someone supporting me. That's exactly what I meant. Alright, I'm gonna have to think how to proceed from here before tomorrow. Things are gonna get busy again. Great. Well, good night. Oh, wait a second. It's like, what are all those books in the ground in Akari's room? What? Akari, do you think it's okay if I keep up this investigation? Sometimes I do get this feeling you want it to end already, you know? So I'm wondering how you feel now. She's not gonna say. I'm really grateful you talked to Sakura for me, but you don't have to force yourself to go along with me if you don't want. Well, sure, I want to get it done quick, because I'm not personally interested and it's a hassle, but you want to keep going, right? I've told you before, but I like watching you do just do as you please, Aoi. It's amusing. I never get tired of it. So I'm also opposed to you ending the investigation unwillingly. If you get all mopey, it affects my mood too. Don't even mind if you're insensitive or thoughtless about it. Do as you please, all carefree, and I'll back you up. Got it. Thanks, Akari. Okay, see you tomorrow. Night. Beep. I know I said I didn't have anyone who supports me, but I shouldn't forget that Akari's been investigating with me the whole time. And now I've got Sakura's assistance too. So if Akari insists, I'll go until I'm satisfied. Well, a lot sure happened. Let's refresh our attitude and get back to going all in on investigation. Brimming with motivation, eh? So what are we researching? Have you sorted out the info we've gotten in your head? Yep, the result of which being confirming that we understand hardly anything. I know that I do not know. Well, yeah. Incidentally, the people we've been questioning have mostly been clubless students and unoccupied teachers. I didn't concern myself with other clubs since I didn't want to bother them, but it's possible they may contain people who have important information. So from now on, we'll change targets. That is, we'll barge in to question the members of active clubs. Wonder how that'll pan out. Won't someone get mad? Well, but look, we're doing serious club work of our own. They should give us a little bit of a pass. Oh, but maybe not the orchestra club. It's tough to intrude when they play. If we question them again, Miyuki might get real angry at us this time. And as for what to investigate, well, we've hardly asked anyone except for the principal about the Natsume incident itself, have we? Ooh, that's a tough one. You know, that's true. We got the police report, but the principal didn't give us any answers. Yeah, so how about we get back to our roots and ask people's opinions about Natsume and her death? We know there's the rumor of suicide, but maybe there are those who don't agree. Let's do our best to come upon some fresh information. Oh, I'm struggling. Got it. That'll be today's topic. What about tomorrow on? Well, I'm glad you asked. We'll dig into what Hahakigi, Miyuki, and Murakami's relationships with Natsume were like. Something we don't understand very well is their relations to Natsume. With the change in who we question, we might get some new information. Oh, and I guess there's no need to question Sakura Yasuoka anymore, is there? Yasuoka, I'm honestly scared to dig any deeper, and we are frail girls after all, so we should ensure our safety. Yep, I'm in agreement. Sakura is more of a collaborator now, and we can ask her things directly. As such, these two are excluded from future questioning. Alrighty. You really thought through the future course of the investigation. Not bad. Right? I've got people supporting me after all. I've got to think things through. Okay, now let's get going. Ooh, I wanna go look at the statue tab. You bet I was gonna do that. Back to title. I see the sparkly on the board, but you know that's not gonna stop me from going to the statue tab and looking at presumably Sakura's. Intriguing. Surely these are based off of real statues, right? I feel like with as meticulous of a game creator as Uri, they must certainly be based on real statues. Oh. Oh, that's kind of important. Actually, I want to write this down, because I'm not going to remember. Let's see. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Question. Oh. You clicked out there. Soccer. That's a lot of people. Track, swim, dance, basketball, volleyball, tennis, none, cooking, art, literary, Friday drama. There's a comp sci club? Very, very future-proof for them. Sci, bio, science. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go into the biology room. I've always wanted to go in there, and now I will. I am pleased. I say this as if I had known at this time that I was interested in biology, and I really did not. I had no idea. This place is just full of fish. I'm a little less thrilled. I don't get a lot of fish in my workplace. Never talked to Natsume. Didn't know she existed. Didn't know I existed. Fame is totally mediocre. Shiori likes cats. Couldn't keep one at home because of her parents' cat. We didn't look into the cat hag. She cared for strays near the school. Dang it, we forgot about that. Yep, this is that's a bio room, all right. Chemistry and physics. Oh, you know they do the chemistry in here because they got all their flasks and beakers on the benches. One down the hall outside here. Don't know the details. The hall outside here, the one leading to the rooftop? Yeah, we're also here during lunch break, doing club stuff, so we often saw her going by. Found it strange, wondering what she was up to, but hey, there was another girl who would go by. Oh, snap. Didn't interact, okay. Well, thanks for nothing. That was some good gossip. Straight up here? I wonder who it was. Actually, what day is it? It is a Wednesday. Oh, everyone's here on a Wednesday. I didn't even need to write that table down. Everyone is here. Oh, they're all simmering something over here. Came to eat the treats. It's delicious. Can't eat our food anymore. Good girl. Yelled at. Yeah, whatever. Okay. What are you simmering over here? Also, what was this? Oh, there's no way this isn't gonna be relevant. Hold on. They all got little mini supply rooms? Or supply closets? Is that a cabinet or a hood? I think it's a cabinet. It looks like a hood. And this is how you know I spend too much time in biolabs. Picked a really bad career for saying that, you know. Biologist and all. Oh, you got a little test tube rack here. That's cute. I think that's a test tube rack. It's too bad this interview mode thing's in the way. No, let me out. I actually do have a test tube rack at home. I just use it to hold pens. It actually was already in here. I don't know why I did that. Hacker voice, I'm in. Photos and not on the school website. Deleted now. Talked with her, nice, pretty rich, not pretentious, looked up to her quite a bit. I hated classical. Huh. That's a new one. The computer lab has no closet. Man, these people are doing pretty good. I think at that era, we were using Chromebooks. Like early Chromebooks. Oh, art? Oh, let's see. I wonder if there's any hidden stuff in this game. Violin for music college, didn't intend to. Waste when you have talent, yeah, whatever. Looking at Shiori, don't question 2C, yeah, we knew that. Didn't stop us. Seniors fell far out of our league. Called March to the Gallows, changed it, okay. Okay, it's just the one question. Let's just run in and ask the people in literary club what they're reading. Popular girl, no interest. Cool. She had the same last name as Soseki Natsume. Isn't this the guy from who wrote the thing about cats? And is also in the great Ace Attorney Chronicles, which is the only reason why I would know that. Yeah, I am a cat. Well, thanks, Ace Attorney, for allowing me to recognize that. Oh, let's see. We talked once in the library. She was reading a book with a pained expression, so I got curious and spoke up. A pained expression? What was she reading? I think it was Thais? It's a book they based an opera on. You heard of it? Yeah, it's Thais Meditation, right? That's the name of the song? I feel like I've heard it, but if I recognize the name, surely I... Okay, well, I don't know. Oh, I know a song from that opera, yeah? What's the story about? It's about a devout hermit who converts a harlot. All like, you mustn't give yourself to pleasure, but when the harlot dies, the hermit confesses, I actually loved you all along. So the reformed harlot dies after praying for 3 months when the hermit gives in to desire. It's kind of like, what the heck is this, you know? Maybe that's why Natsume had a weird look? What is the symbolism of that? So this hermit presumably converts a harlot into spiritual ways, then passes, and then the harlot is in prayer for 3 months and also passes. Huh? Natsume's death was suicide. Incredibly blessed girl. Something pained her. Not sure. Alright, well that was fast. Intrigue. Oh, we can go ask the party rockers. Not in Natsume's class. Celebrity shocked by her death. Super good kid. Hard to think of it as an accident. Good attitude, weirdest conversations. Oh, thinking about it, she never got into any talk about love. And here I wanted to hear about her fiance. I wonder if she was too embarrassed. Okay, we know now. Not the loving type. Seeing the dance team on stage, culture festival, ended up dead. Shiori has pretty good friends, then we'll talk about it. Alright. Oh, we're blazing through these now. We had a swim team, right? Natsume different classes, wouldn't know anything. Hold on, actually, come to think of it. One time I went to the counseling room because I was bored, and I passed by Natsume, so I overheard them talking just a little. Wow, really? Do you know what Natsume was talking about? I couldn't hear very well from the hallway, but she was saying something or other about cats. She had a super dour look on when she came out. Cats? A dour look after talking about cats? I don't get it. Cats must be symbolic. Okay, well you had nothing new to say. Gloomy girl, yeah, we know. Orchestra, can't do. The beautiful do die young. Can I get in? Wishful thinking. Oh, we like sports and we don't care who knows. Volleyball team, don't know. Suicide. Okay, we can go through these a bit quicker. Passed away. Too tired to talk. Write an article, don't care. Beauty like that here. Might have been the last person to see Shiori. Huh? What do you mean? My grandma lives close to the school. After eating dinner at her house and relaxing, I took the train back to my house. It was probably around 10:30 at night. Then I saw Shiori at the station nearest the school. While I was on my way home, Shiori came out from the ticket gates and we passed each other. Did she have the bag on her? I thought it was weird and wondered if she had some business at school coming from Oda Station that late. And the next day I hear Shiori died. I'm like, was that what she headed to school for? What did Natsume look like then? What was she wearing? She had a pink skirt on and her school bag. Ooh. Wait, pink skirt. School bag. Had makeup. Just left from seeing someone? Did you ever tell the police this? No, I haven't. But I mean, Shiori died at school, so it's just self-evident she used the nearest station to it, right? So I figured there was no need to say anything. Wait a minute. Black car. Okay, well the pink skirt was confirmed. School bag, cosmetics, okay. Okay, well, that was not as exciting as I thought it would be. I do have one more thing. Okay. So presumably she changed. Okay, well you had some flavor text. Okay, figure, yeah, whatever. Depressed. Alright, that's everyone in here. Now pass me the rock. Second year, rich, don't know. TV drama. That's exactly what we're doing. Maybe this is the genre of the game, like TV genre, RPG maker, or sorry, Wolf RPG game. I know that, again, tapping into knowledge that is not yet public, that these are kind of film-like in experience, so. Drama club, nice voice, perfect for acting, didn't end up the way. Pretty voice, never gonna listen to it again. I did hear the door to the rooftop was broken, meaning you could open it. Do you know about that, Kamiya? Yeah, heck, the rooftop was a secret spot for those in the know. Since a few months earlier, maybe. Girls who wanted to skip class would sneak up there. Really? Were there quite a few girls who knew? Not sure. Probably weren't that many. If it were too well known, a teacher would find out and get it closed off. It was like strictly a hiding spot. Huh. Where's the... Oh yeah, the rooftop was a hiding spot for those in the know. Very useful. Actually, I'm gonna save again. Is there anyone out here? Nope. Okay, so we're not gonna talk to you yet. I feel like we report to you now. This field is huge. All these people to talk to. A popular person, crying your eyes out. Sister, track down her sister. Already done. Don't think Natsume killed herself. Why do you say that? You don't believe the rumors? My house is close to here, so I go jogging near the school every night. The night before we learned Natsume died, I was running around as usual. And that's when I saw someone leaving the school gate. What? What did they look like? When did you see them? It was dark and I was running, so I couldn't see clearly, but I think it was a woman. Also, the person went running off, and their running form also struck me as feminine. Now, when was it? I ran for about 30 minutes after that and got home to watch a TV show at midnight, so I probably saw the woman around 11:30. This is huge information, but did you tell this to the police? I didn't. There's no guarantee that person did anything to Natsume, and it could have just been a teacher working late. I figured I'd mention it if the police asked, but they never came, so I just let it pass. And now everyone's saying it was suicide. It felt kind of late to reopen the case like that. Oh man, that's a development! Orchestra club played, sad, okay, whatever. Doing it at school, okay. You two had nothing important. We're gonna get on the field! Pretty friendly, it hurts. Nice girl. Fiance. Sakura, yep. Year, don't know seniors. Something a little curious. Ooh, what is it? She was often around the entrance, outside of coming and going hours, I mean. All that's there are the shoe cubbies, right? What do you think she was doing? That certainly is curious. I think we ought to poke around those a little bit. I'm sure we could find something. Oh, wait. There's gotta be something in here. No? I feel like these rooms are gonna be relevant. I am a little worried. Entrance, huh? Shoe cubbies. Well, I don't think I can do anything here yet, so let's just go ahead and head back. Can't talk to the staff again. Okay, let's see. I got soccer, I got track, I got swim, I think I got dance. Basketball, volleyball, and tennis? Well, I didn't do tennis. Were there even, like, divisions of sports in here? Oh, wait, that was basketball on the other side. Okay. Volleyball's here, tennis is outside, haven't done that yet. Cooking, art, literature should all be done. Music can't go. Yeah, here's the art room. Let's go look for slackers in the cafeteria. What? Nothing at all. Okay, well... Y'all had nothing useful to say. Can't talk to you. I think that should be everyone, so maybe we go and wrap up by talking to Sakura. Alright, you're done. You're done. Last call, you're done. You're done. You're done. Alright, I think this is the time to talk to Sakura. Ah, wait, senpai. Sakura, I heard from Akari how you would support us. Thank you so much. We'll be doing our best to bring the truth to light. I hope to have your assistance. No, thank you for looking what happened to my sister so earnestly. Into what happened to my sister. I'm so glad. I'll answer anything you want to know, so please ask if you want. Things I know about sister is I told Abe-senpai why she actually died, want to know that herself. Haven't told you about the day she passed away yet, have I? That night, she had dinner, spent a little while in her room, then got in a bath. That was around 9:30. You remember the time? Whoa. There's a show I like to watch at 10, so while going to take my bath at 9:30, I passed by Shiori coming out. That's why I remember. She told me the bath water was hot, so she cooled it down a little for me, and I gave some half-hearted reply, and that was our last conversation. Once I got out of the bath, I went right to my room to watch TV and slept in my bed like usual. I thought Shiori was in her room the whole time after getting out of the bath, but that wasn't the case, it seems. In the morning, the housekeeper woke us up. The police had called telling her parents to come to the hospital. I see, so that's how you learned she died. Was there anything unusual about Natsume that night? Like her seeming kind of brooding? No, she was the same as always. She was someone who always smiled, not letting it show even if she was displeased. Right, got it. Sorry for making you remember such painful things, Sakura. It's alright. If I can provide something to the investigation, I'll talk about anything. Do your best, you two. Okay, I think that should be everyone. Let's finish. Okay, I've gotten some important info today. Shall we stop and sort it out? First, regarding the rooftop. We knew from the police report that at the time of the incident, the door going up there could be open. I was sure the police inspection had to be when that was first noticed, but I was wrong. Certain people were in the know about accessing the rooftop months prior. Furthermore, some people used it as a hiding spot. I'm thinking Natsume was one of them. Sasimoto from the Science Society says she saw Natsume walking down the hall to the rooftop numerous times. I've been wondering all this time why Natsume went to the rooftop, but maybe that wasn't a particularly special occurrence for her. Though I don't know what Natsume was doing up there. The point is, she was using it beforehand. Of course, what she was doing is very important, but we don't know any more about that. At any rate, going up on the roof was a usual event for her. Yet it must have been for something she didn't want others to see. That's what it means to use a secret spot like the rooftop, doesn't it? An ordinary occurrence and not something she wanted people to see. I get it. She'd go to the rooftop when she wanted to skip class and take a nap all sprawled out. Something like that, yeah? Well, if you want to use the sort of thing irresponsible people like us would do to illustrate it, then yeah, more or less. What's figuring that out got to do with Natsume's death? She went to the trouble of going up on the rooftop at night that day. You said she did what she normally did on the roof, but sneaking in at night, doesn't that sound weird? Yeah, there's no guarantee or reason for going to the roof that night was the same as what it usually was. In fact, maybe Natsume, wanting to die, chose to carry it out from the rooftop she was so acquainted with. Is that so unimaginable? No, that can't be it. Why not? Thinking back to the testimony of Sugata from the basketball team, Natsume was in casual clothes wearing makeup, remember? I hear lots of suicidal girls have the mindset of wanting to be pretty when they die. I know that, but if that were the case, wouldn't she give careful thought to her belongings, to her bag too? There were lots of bags in the closet in Natsume's room, but on the night of the incident she had her school bag, see? Yeah, I guess so. If you're getting all dressed up to go die, it's a little weird to pick your school bag to carry with you. Right, this is simply a guess, but what if Natsume simply thought, I'll dress up a bit and head to school? Recall the police report. Among her belongings was a commuter pass and cosmetic pouch. She was headed to school, so naturally she needed a train pass, and it'd be good to have her cosmetic pouch to touch up her makeup any time. That's why Natsume took her school bag. Those are both things you'd always have in your school bag, right? I gotcha. If that's how she was thinking, the school bag be most convenient. Hashtag one bag, let's go! So what does that make her objective for dressing up and heading to school? Maybe to meet with someone? I'm thinking there's someone else. It's not like this is a novel thought, but something about this just doesn't seem quite right. If she were sneaking into school at night without plans to meet someone, would you need a cosmetic pouch? Got a point. Even if you want to make up in case people saw you on the way to school, a cosmetic pouch seems like overkill. Ah, I get it. What Kobayashi from the track team told us. Right, according to Kobayashi, a woman left the front gate around 11:30. It's hard to imagine the teacher working until that late hour. If that were it, surely it would have been mentioned in the police report. Sugata saw Natsume at the station around 10:30. Her estimated time of death was between 11 to 12. And Kobayashi saw the woman leaving the school around 11:30. With this timeline, it's not inconceivable Natsume was meeting that woman at the school. But you would wear makeup for a meet? It's gotta be an acquaintance. There's no way it was some random woman. She needed to meet someone. Or perhaps she was called there by that person. Did they choose the rooftop location and the late night time frame to completely eliminate any possible witnesses? So that person pushed Natsume off the rooftop. I'm not saying that, I just wanted to suggest that Natsume met the person on the roof. There's still the option of that person being present when she died, and Natsume's fall being an accident. We already proposed the theory that someone was with Natsume back when we talked on the rooftop, right? I think that possibility has jumped way up after today's investigation. Isn't it amazing? Yup, compared to when we started, this situation's become a lot clearer. Pretty wild. So guessing from here on, we'll put a focus on finding out who was with Natsume when it happened? Correctamundo, that's exactly right. I've been feeling it faintly since we started the investigation, but for all Natsume's popularity, not many had a deep relationship with her. We've asked all around the school, yet it seems there was no one Natsume openly showed her honest self to. Everyone felt a step removed. Meaning, sure enough, those who did have a deep relationship with her, or some kind of connection, those 5 people are important. So then, what do you say to investigating those 5 as candidates for Natsume's rendezvous partner? Right. Then surely we can leave Sakura and Yasuoka out from that, yeah? I can understand Sakura, but why Yasuoka too? If she used the rooftop at night for a secret meeting, odds are it was with someone from this school, don't you think? No point in a secret meeting on campus with someone from another school. If you just wanted to avoid attention, there's gotta be other places. So I doubt it'd be Yasuoka. Inviting a student from a boys' school to come to a girls' one at night seems awfully risky. And if Sakura were the one, no reason to go to school at night. Could just go anywhere but home if she didn't want their parents watching. Yeah, that's fair. I don't see a problem with that. And we've already excluded those 2 from questioning. Can we exclude Hahakigi, though, because she's under curfew? Just wanting to avoid attention is a weak reason to pick the rooftop, and that's certainly true. There must be some additional reason for the choice of the rooftop. It's because it has meaning to her. It's a special location. There's something that we don't know yet that means the rooftop is the key candidate. I feel like it's gotta have something to do with what Natsume normally used the rooftop for. Dang it, I'm so curious. But there weren't any girls who knew that Natsume used the rooftop at all. It might be futile to ask about it anymore. Yep, think that'll do it for investigation into Natsume on our own then? Yeah, then as planned, we'll continue by doing further questioning about Hahakigi, Miyuki, and Murakami. I want to know more about all 3's relation to Natsume and what kinds of people they are, since we've changed who we're asking. If we dig into these things, we may be able to determine who Natsume met with that night. We have to buckle down. So yeah, with our future direction decided, that's it for today. Good work, everyone. Yeah, all 2 of us. Yep, good work. Let's move it. Oh snap. Okay then, starting today, I'd like to investigate into Hahakigi, Miyuki, and Murakami. Let's put our hearts into it. Alright, who are we starting with then? Let's see, maybe first we'll look into Murakami. Why, that's a surprise. I thought you put off dealing with the one you hate. Nah, I've learned a lesson, of a sort, that whether I do it now or later, it won't change that I hate it. If possible, I wouldn't want to get involved with Murakami, not even for questioning, but I feel like her relation to Natsume is important, so... Oh, that's right, once we've collected enough info, is it okay if I come here and sort it out? I get confused when there's lots of info. I want to be occasionally confirming at least the important stuff. Sure thing, do as you please, boss. Boss? Oh, 2 questions per person. Oh, sticky keys. Oh, I need to figure this out, actually. This is really bothering me. That was inconvenient. I actually just started playing Rain World last night, and I had the same issue of hitting shift too much and my computer beeping at me. Alright, well let's go ahead and get right into it. What do you gotta say today? Nothing. Are we also doing the club thing today? Because I feel like that also makes this relevant. Okay, art is off. Okay, so we are barging into clubs again. Oh, this is gonna take forever. Alright, we're skimming. Murakami, can't deal with her. No relation. Oh, wait. When interview mode is off, we put our phone away. That's cool. Fearful to talk to her. Challenge each other authority. Bottom rung speaking. Okay. Cool. Sorry that you're a chemist. Acquainted, talk. Oh, I just got random thing. Figure and long legs, trade lower halves. Unhelpful. Transplant a whole person's skin. Let's not talk about that. Talk about those girls. We're growing mushrooms in the storage room. They need to be in a sterile place, so it's tough. When you grow them by hand, they feel kind of cute. Wait, what? Is that what that was? Where are the mushrooms? Okay. Well, maybe we were not meant to see the mushrooms. Although I feel like with time that got easier. Now you have all these kits that you can grow somewhere dark from. The cardboard ones, newspaper club, okay, association, yada yada. Let's see. Preparing for the culture festival, try various experiments, liquid nitrogen, that's a fun one. Yeah, Mewin leading Frost Effect. Yeah, cooking's off today, and so is art and literature, so we already did art. Murakami, absolutely not. Hate each other, question mark. Not bad, kinda like her. Have you ever heard of speaking ill of Natsume? It avoids the subject, but... That's true, I asked Murakami about Natsume too, and she didn't say anything bad. Heck, she wouldn't even respond. Right? Though maybe she just doesn't want to say anything because she hates her. And she goes along with her friends bad-mouthing her, so you might take that as agreement. Maybe she secretly loathes that everyone hates the person that she kinda liked. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Cool. Big magazine model. Compiled album of photos. Making a game of my own. I'm having guests at the culture festival. Play it, give it a shot. Oh yeah, we'll do a let's play. Hey guys, and welcome. Okay, literature's out today. Let's see. Art? Art is also out. Gossip Girl's over here, still in. And she just head home. Yeah, take an early day, why not? Skip out on work. I think we're done with everyone on this floor. Oh, there's gonna be so many people to interview though. Oh, let's go ask the party rockers. Hard to approach. Hard for someone like me to go near. You know, maybe I'm doing this in a less efficient way. Look cool during dance. Keeps up with her studies. Bad-mouthing Shiori. Couldn't hard if I was a guy. Oh, here we go. I hear Kana was chosen as the exclusive model for brand in an audition last year. I believe it was Lady Grow. Amazing, huh? Now wait a minute. Wait, I looked at the wrong... Lady Grow One Piece. Ooh. That's some damning evidence. So there is a connection there. We're not getting along. Like, highly. Doubt they'd be friendly. Didn't really associate. Cool. I don't know if I'm just not pressing the button with intent, but I feel like sometimes I'm having a hard time actuating my cell phone menu. Model, Quartine, Earthling. Let's see. It feels like they insult other people because they want to lift Murakami up. Perhaps you have low self-esteem? Bad-mouthing, another world. Yeah. A lot of talking in this game. I am very curious to see what critical reception of this game is going to be like. 5'5". Wait a minute. The model is kind of foul. The model. They seem kind of glad that Shiori died and said some horrible things. What did they say? I'm glad she's dead. Even you hated Shiori. Isn't that too cruel? Was it Murakami specifically said that? That's right. Oh, wow. Okay, well, Shu's the one who initiated that. Okay. Next round of questions. Nobody can know. Don't know. Not a clue. Okay. Be careful. Oh, you got nailed. Wish you could open all the windows. Oh, you can't do that anymore? Okay. Yeah, I'm curious to see how people will react to this, because I don't know if we're... Okay, jammed your finger. I'm curious if people will have the same kind of attitude towards this game as they did for the Hanged Man, in a way. That people would be curious if, you know, obviously this does not handle in any way like the Crooked Man, except for kind of following the legacy of someone who had passed away, you know, putting yourself in their shoes and trying to understand. But it's just, I would say that this is essentially non-horror, unless you were really scared by that one CG of, you know, Akari being attacked. So far. Maybe it'll get scarier, but I don't think that that's what this game is intended to. And I wonder if some of these reviews are just going to be biased from the start against games that aren't like what we were introduced to. So I'm trying to be good about this and approach this game with you know, an open mind and fresh eyes. So that's the way I've been thinking about it. But I don't know, maybe people are like, oh, why didn't you just make another scary game? Make it good, you know, whatever. People hold weird ideals. Same class, really pretty, model, bikini in a magazine, relationship, never talked to either one, don't know their relationship, an acquaintance, don't know. Alright, what do you got? Random stuff. Out of stamina, out of pool, can't swim away, join the swim team. Pool's got a heater, that's luxurious. Ate too much, stomach's bloated, yeah. Good luck with the carb loading. I forgot to talk to the party rockers about random stuff. I'm gonna keep calling them party rockers. I'm sorry, but this is the right era to do so. This is the era of, like, what, Party Rock Anthem and Gangnam Style or something? Whatever in the pop anthologies. Club's a bit noisy. Okay, courtyard, yeah. Dancing on stage, come watch. Works up the sweat. Rhythm, tempo, newspaper. Dance. Alright, we're not getting recruited, so... Hard out on that one. Model, core team, first year, photo shoots, sensitive about staying pretty. Intriguing. Okay. Can get along, popular girls, busy, friends. Kind of random stuff you gotta say. Original play, secret, staring in my throat, get a throat lozenge, keep forgetting my lines, good actors, the script, nervous, okay. It might be cool someday to have formal vocal training. I never have, so I don't know what that would be like. Well past the point now where I would see myself as a voice actor. Oh, that is so many people. Oh, man. Okay, let's go. Girl here, no model interest, super duper cute, tennis wear, too blunt, the model, bad mouthing, nasty, super cute. Okay. Go the other way around, side by side. Didn't interact, hate each other. Insulting. Never saw them together. Didn't Kana call Shiori pretty once? Just once, though. Murakami, of all people, called Natsume pretty? Never saw them talking. Yeah. We'll do Sakura last. Slacked off. Coach got mad at me. Abe, you're so tall. Actually, tall players have a slight advantage. Well, want to join. Drenched in sweat. First year good kids. Culture festival. Bruise where the ball hit me. Cool. Alright. Soccer time. Exhausted. Do we play sports? No way, I can't do sports at all. I hate stuff like PE. I'm not too bad, but I don't like it because it's annoying. Hate the sweat, too. I see. Well, but tennis is fun. You should try it if you like. Murakami. Could her first name be Kana? Right. Did your sister say anything about Murakami? I did hear something one time about a magazine model in her grade she called Kana-chan. I believe she said she was an honest, kind girl. What? She said that? About Murakami? Yes, is it that much of a surprise? I don't know Murakami at all, so... Shocking. I don't know. At the very least, I never saw Shiori with Murakami. Oh, now we gotta do the field. Okay, popular, queen bee. Yeah, that's a good term for it. I forgot about that. Bad light. Hanging out with the other three. I don't know who that is. People say a lot of things about her, but she's cute. She's considerate of her friends and really values the three she's always with. Man, we're doing PE by running around just like a doll. That's like the second time we've heard that. Murakami. Magazine model. Cortine. Okay. Next one. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Not friendly. Don't know. Don't know. Rivals. Kept each other in check. Didn't know each other. Didn't get along. Never talked to Kana. Okay, that was broadly not useful. Pole vault. I'm just gonna run through here. No one's ever heard of our club. All two of us. So, the association. Go on the field. Dirt's dry. Soccer club isn't the greatest. Stay off the field. Attitude. I think that was everyone. I'm gonna run and have a look-see in the supply closet again, because I feel like we must be let in here for a reason. It's gotta be relevant at some point. Okay. I don't know what's left. We did tennis. Okay, here, actually, I got the list. Just did soccer, just did track. We did swim, we did dance. We did basketball, we did volleyball, done tennis. We've done drama, comp sci, and the two sciences, right? I think that's pretty much it. Oh wait, oh wait, oh wait. Didn't that one girl say they were growing things in here? There must not be mushroom. Okay. Forgot about that pun. It's that and the fun guy. Those are the two. Those are your only two mushroom puns for now. I don't know. Not a mycologist. I'm just gonna come out of nowhere and drop a pun, you know, that's just how things be. And be quippy about this. I really gotta know what the deal is with the shoe room, right? Were they using this as like a dead drop or something? That someone was leaving things here, they're doing some kind of like unseen exchange? Okay, well here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back. We're gonna save. And we're gonna go process this information. Oh, look at that. Oh, actually, this might tell me if I have all of the pieces. 15? We are, like, missing the vast majority of this information. No way this is like an Agatha Christie thing and they were all there. Was it Agatha Christie? Murder on the Orient Express? Why are we still missing information? What? Envious. What's even left to do? Doctor, how are you doing? Me, I'm fine. Doctor, we'll get out. We just experienced that. We just experienced that interaction. I think I conclude. Here, you know what? We'll go in here and we'll... Actually, let me save. And then we will conclude. We're just not done. Okay, that'll do it for today. Good work. Yep, to home we go. Akari went to see Kageyama and hasn't come back yet. I want to get club work started soon. She said she had something to talk to him about. Is it going to take long? Then maybe I'll go to the room first. Ooh. What? So hey, there's something I wanted to talk about. Could you come with? Talk? You're by yourself, Sugimoto. What about the other girls? I'm alone. It's not something I really want others to hear. Man, we're either going to get jumped or we're going to get some information. Could this have something to do with Murakami, or else is it about Natsume? I guess both. I really wanted to talk properly with you, Is that a problem? Alright, that's fine. Huh? Did Aoi go to the social studies room already? I guess I did take a while. Or was she on the toilet? Sakaki, you know where Aoi went? Ochi? Sugimoto from 2D came earlier and they went off together, it seems like. Don't know where they went, though. Sugimoto, huh? Got it, thanks. Going alone with one of Murakami's followers, of all people. Ugh, talk about thoughtless. Alright, let's search for her. I'm getting a real bad feeling, so I better hurry. Oh, she's getting jumped. Cooking, art, and literature. Oh, she's totally getting jumped. Oh wait, drama, comp sci, biosciences. Okay, the biosciences are out. Alright, well. Oh, they were totally jumping her. Sugimoto, weren't we going to talk about something you didn't want people to hear? That's right, something we didn't want anybody but us to hear. Like, sorry to bring you this place, Kana. Hate this place, it's all dim and smelly, and like, I've got nothing to discuss with Ue. Now, we just want to chat with Ue for a bit. We'll finish up quick and go to the cafeteria or whatever. So hey Ue, sounds like you're going all around asking about Kana? You said you were looking into Natsume, so why are you researching Kana too? Kana's got nothing to do with her. I mean, You just think because we hated Natsume, something happened between us, right? I'll tell you right now, there's nothing, got it? Never mind fighting, we didn't even talk. If there's nothing, then why did you hate her so much? Because she was so cocky about being a pretty rich girl, when Kana's way cuter and a famous model. Yeah, everybody, even the teachers, just fussed over Natsume. It pissed us off, so we hated her, but that's all it was. So like, could you stop getting Kana involved? It's so grody how you're sneaking around digging up dirt. You wouldn't feel so good if someone was investigating you in secret, would you, Ui? That's the benefit living in the United States. No one can beat the government and private companies to it. Once you stop it already, investigating Natsume, that's whatever, but if it's gonna cause trouble for Kana too, then just put an end to the whole thing. Nobody knows about your dumb club anyways. It's just gonna make people feel bad. Then you shouldn't write an article at all, right? Murakami, can I ask you one thing? What? When Natsume died, is it true you said, I'm glad she's dead? Yep, it's true. Cool, thanks. Why would you say something so cruel about someone who died? I heard you once complimented Natsume as pretty, right? Or you acknowledged her, right? Then to turn around and say you're glad she's dead, don't you think to yourself that what you're saying is cruel? What do you know about me, Ue? Could you stop acting like you understand me just because you know a couple things I said? Could you stop judging me? Actually, nah, I don't even really mind if you baselessly judge me. I've totally gotten used to that. But like, could you stop pushing your perspective on me? All like, this is how you should think. It's super annoying. It's my prerogative what I find pretty and who I hate, isn't it? Just drop it. Me? I don't especially care if you're looking into me, even if it grosses me out to watch. But Yoko, the others, they don't like it, so I'd appreciate you stopping your investigation junk if possible. CC, Kana wants you to stop too. Give it up, okay? This Natsume investigation business. I fancy my chances at a 2v4. True enough, it's wrong of me to push my thoughts onto you. I apologize. But I won't stop my investigation. I have people supporting me in it, and I'm doing it with conviction. Natsume may have died, but I want to know about her. That's the feeling that's driving me. Huh, really? Then fine, I don't care anymore. Do as you please. Now hold on, Kana, you're gonna let this girl wander around? I mean, it's just a pain. She won't listen to anyone anyhow. Like, who cares? Who even cares anymore? What? But we don't like it. We don't want you being suspected for nothing and investigated into. Oh? If you say so, Sugiyoko, then maybe we should have her stop. Got it, Ue? I said I'm not giving up. Oh, we're gonna get attacked. You will if you start wanting to give up, right? No? If you learn firsthand that continuing your investigation will mean bad things, you'll want to stop, won't you? Uh-oh. No, let go of me! Ooh, you put some clean panties on, huh? Oh, dang, what are they doing? Don't worry, my smartphone's the latest model. I'll take a pretty picture for you. No, show mercy. What did I tell you? Poor thing. Sup? My dear Akari. Nishi? What the hell, you let go of Nishi? Before I do that, how about you let go of Oi? Take a look. By some freak coincidence, my finger seems to have gotten caught on Nishino's earring. If you make any wrong moves, it might tear right off from Nishino's ear. So you see, we should get some distance so we can both settle down, well? Go on, let her go. Thank you. Now, I have to talk with Murakami, so could the rest of you leave? What's that about? We let Ue go, so let go of Nishi. This isn't what we agreed. Sorry, Nishino was being so noisy, I couldn't hear you. And it seems like you didn't hear what I said either, did you? Shall I say it again? Yoko, all of you, go to the cafeteria. But... It's fine, I'll be right here. I'll be right there. Go on, get. Alright, there you go. The hindrances are gone, so ask what you want to ask, Aloy. Right. I'm sorry to ask over and over, but could you tell me what you thought of Natsume? Did you really have no contact at all? There's someone who says he saw you with Natsume after school once, so I was curious if it was true. Ugh, annoying, you're so stubborn. I know I'm stubborn, and I'm really sorry about it, but I want you to tell me. Fantastic intro. Murakami, you refrained from saying anything about Natsume yourself. Is there a reason for that? You want to know why I don't talk about her? Yeah. Because I don't want to talk about her to someone like you, Ue, and also, there's no point. Everyone has a side of themselves made to be shown to others. You do, I do, even Natsume did. To fit in with others around you, you have to change your form and deceive everyone. It's sort of a secret to success. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes you need a false persona to get along well with others. People will take someone's false persona as truth and say whatever they want. What you're collecting, Ue, is that sort of detritus. Oh, it's Friday, past the detritus. Worrying over those pieces and trying to line them up nicely won't bring you an understanding of Natsume, will it? To be able to touch a person's true self, it's a very valuable, precious thing. If someone I looked up to were to affirm my true self, I wouldn't want for anything else. That's how important it is. And that's why I hate people who take rumors as truth and act like they understand others. That's why I don't want to tell you anything, Ue, because I hate people like you. Got it? If you really want to know someone, you confront that person and speak frankly with your own words. That's all you can do. Of course, I'd want to talk to Natsume if I could, but that's not possible because she died. And that's why I'm saying there's no point. Since Natsume's dead, no amount of looking into her will let you know the truth. You're super annoying, and there's no point in what you're doing. No reason I have to talk, is there? You, the tall one, Abe, I think it was. What are you thinking? Just finding myself totally in agreement with you, Murakami. It's impossible to understand the dead, and pointless, too. Akari? The living. But you see, Murakami, Aoi isn't investigating with any considerations so advanced as to whether there's a point or not. So what if there's no point? So what if people hate you? Aoi decided she wants to investigate it regardless. So there's no need for you to preach to her at this point, Murakami. If you don't want to answer questions, then just stay silent. Oh, you have the right to remain silent. Oh, really? Then we're good, yeah? I'm going to see Yoko. Understood. I'm sorry for making you uncomfortable. We won't involve ourselves with you anymore, Murakami. Bye. Oh, sorry, Murakami. Could you hold on just a second? Oh, hey, would you go back to the social studies room ahead of me? I have to talk to Murakami. Oh, why? We already told Murakami. Oh, wait. Yes? House. Arf, arf. Oh, she's gonna show her the picture of the clothes in the closet. Did Akari seem super mad or what? What am I gonna do? Or what do I do? Will Murakami be okay? So, what is it? You know, Murakami, I thought you were just the boss monkey of a bunch of howling monkeys, but you're actually pretty sensible. Is you presenting yourself as a dumbass that false persona you mentioned? Guess it's true. You can learn a lot talking to someone face to face. Ugh, shut up. Get to the point. Was Aoi brought here under your directions? Wrong. Yoko and the others said they were going to talk to Ue, so I just went with them. Got it. So you're not the boss monkey, but the lowest of underling monkeys. I'm surprised. Could you stop looking at us like bosses and underlings? We're all equal and value each other. Don't make your own judgments when you don't know anything. Aren't you two the same way? Or else, is Ue your dog? Nah, I'd never want to own a dog as disobedient as that. But who cares about that? I don't know who's in charge here, but don't pull anything like this again. Aoi's a scaredy cat, so she's weak to this kind of thing. Huh? Like the others got mad because Ue was messing with us. If you're worried about Ue, shouldn't you be making her behave before issuing warnings to us? If Ue meddles with us again, who knows what'll happen then? I don't plan on stopping Yoko and the others, whatever they do. Oh really? Then I guess I'll have to teach you what happens when you lay a hand on Ue. Oh wait, like go ahead, I guess? Oh snap! I'll give you a tip, Murakami. Are those two still talking? Maybe I should have gone to the room. No, but... Murakami? Oh, she just got smacked around. Oh, you didn't go to the social studies room yet? Akari, what did you talk to Murakami about? She went off looking pale. Left her with a threat. Just something that'll keep her from trying to do anything to you again, Aoi. A threat? What did you say? You want to know? Never mind, it feels too dangerous. Akari, thank you for coming to save me. Or, I mean, sorry. No kidding. Yeesh, I ran around the whole school. Why'd you have to go along with one of Murakami's followers? Oh, sorry. I gave in to the temptation of getting some new information. I'll reflect on it. Well, glad there was no harm done. And we got to talk at length with Murakami, so it went all around. Akari, it's hard to say this, but is it okay if we start our questioning now? Oh, after that just happened? That's enough for today. I mean, Club Time only just started, and I was thinking today would be our investigation into Miyuki. Well, fine, you're the boss, you make the decision, so I'll go with. Thank you. Well, let's get going. Are you really the boss? Are you really running this show? I am almost out of saves, I think. Getting there. Let's go say hi to Murakami. Oh, she dipped. Right. Okay. It is Friday. I am kind of curious where Murakami is. I would love to know. I'm gonna go tempt fate. Do they have any new... Nope. Oh, thankfully. Endo. Scary. Only know 3rd years on the dance team. Good violin. Music college. Don't know her at all. Cool. Violin. Cool. Okay. Got along Natsume. Could tell you. Rivals. Lots of people. Okay. We can get anything from these people this time. I am wondering if, you know how when I was putting the puzzle together earlier, we were missing parts? I wonder if pieces. That those pieces come from today. Don't know. Orchestra. Don't know. 3rd year. Might recognize. I handed the title of concert mistress to Natsume. Now Natsume's gone. I think someone else does it? Huh? Is that true? Last time we talked, she said she was going to be concert mistress until she retired. Well, I guess that was kind of a while ago. Got along well. No idea. No idea. Don't know. Okay. One good piece of hearsay. Let's go in here. Don't know orchestra club people. 3rd year. They're the name. I can walk under the net. I'm working with the librarian. Don't have a clue. Violinist. Don't know. Get everyone gets along. Don't know. Don't know. Okay. Lots of people. Don't know. Con something. Nothing interesting. Don't know anything with depth. Okay. Next question. Same club. Friendly. Don't know Endo. Orchestra. Pretty. Don't know this Endo person. Okay. I don't think we got anything out of this. I think maybe I'll get around to putting that puzzle together, and then we'll call this episode, since that should take me nicely into over 2 hours. Oh, the field. Endo, hard to approach, don't know. Yeah, this game is a lot of walking and talking. Don't know. Violin, music college. Don't know. Let's see, violin is all I have. Oh, you live for your craft, huh? Understandable. Not healthy, but understandable. Okay. Normal being in the same club. Don't know. You don't know. Where are the juicy tidbits? Looking for that gold among the chicken feed. Gold dust. Okay, that should have been everyone. I would like to think that Akari did the thing from the Expendables of the basketball and the really cool knife. Link to that in the description, I guess. I'm sure they would prohibit weapons on campus, but it's a shame I never managed to get my hands on one of those knives with time. It was a movie I saw when I was a kid, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I ended up with one of the knives from the Expendables, but not the really cool one that Jason Statham had. Oh, it's Friday, drama's off. Yeah, I ended up with the one that Mickey Rourke had when they were throwing knives at the board in the clubhouse. It was the one that he pulls from his boot. Which I think is also in CSGO now. I can't remember what it's called. It's like the Falchion or something? Falchion? The Cold Steel Espada Large Premium. Okay. I just walked by all those people and didn't react at all, but we also didn't get any information, so... no one knows who Endo is, apparently. Okay, well, you're gonna know. Oh, wait. Flavor text. So I heard the advisor for the Newspaper Association of Mr. Mukwota. What's that teacher like? To put it simply, he goes at his own pace, I guess. He looks lacking in motivation, but sometimes he's diligent. His appearance, though. He's so slovenly, he's always catching the principal's attention. I feel a little bad for him. Is that right? I've never talked to him. I think I'd like to sometime. Yuki's the orchestra club head, said that she was cool and really respected her, and that's about all I know. And then, seemed like regular club friends. I imagine they didn't socialize outside of school, but... We did the gym already. Oh, literature's in. Okay. Got the blessing from the librarian. Cool beauty type. Library assistant, very mature. Told a colleague in orchestra club she couldn't be depending on her juniors anymore. Wonder what she meant by that. You want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. Alright, round table again. The two were acquainted, borrow CDs. Okay. I'm actually curious. Let's go have a look-see here real quick. As I take another sip of water. We got nothing there. Okay, we're missing like 5 parts. Oh, don't tell me we need a part from, what's her name? Hahakigi. Cool beauty. Calm and collected. Ask orchestra. Miyuki was incredibly shocked when she heard the rumor that Natsume's death was suicide. Wouldn't even speak for a while. Is that true? That's sort of surprising, since Miyuki's normally a calm person. Right? I thought it was unusual too. Maybe something happened between Miyuki and Natsume. Ever since then, she's avoided the topic of Natsume. Big sister like that. Respect her. Okay. Gonna go have a look-see through your supplies. There's nothing in here. Comp size out. I'm gonna do the art people. Crazy good at violin. A lone wolf. Music college. Afraid of Miyuki. Orchestra's like a team, they must have gotten along well. Rival. Miyuki once said she was glad to be depended on by someone like Natsume. It's rare she says anything like that, so I remember it well. She's usually such a lone wolf. So did I get 2 more pieces from that? Is this the equivalency that we're talking about here? Sure did. Oh, it's us. 3 pieces. I wonder if that picked up on the mic or just flew by my window. I don't know if I'm gonna cut this part. I haven't decided yet. But also part of me thinks that I've exhausted topics for today and that I can come back and ask about Hahakigi next? Question mark? Let me out. I'm going to save and then move on, I think. Yeah. Okay. I feel like we're done. Let's see. Okay, that'll do it for today. Good work. Yep, to home we go. Oh, there's a weekend in between. Investigation, final person, Hahakigi. Finally, the last one, huh? It's been a long journey. Oh yeah, don't you try and interact with Hahakigi and company alone, got it? Could turn into a repeat of Murakami. I'll be okay. Hahakigi's 3 friends all seem pretty intense. I wouldn't want to go near them alone. Well, let's finish this off. I also want to do a proper sort through of the information we got. So if we didn't get 3 pieces today, I really messed up. That's what that is. Those 3 never came back, huh? Alright, so thankfully I think the field is off today because it's Monday, yeah. And then swim is out, dance is... Okay, all the physical ones that are outside are out. Basketball, volleyball, tennis... I'll call it all the clubs here are in, so let's go chat them up. Don't know. Not interested in science. Don't know Hahakigi. No one's gonna know Hahakigi. Never saw them talking. If you never saw them talk despite being in the same class, Kubo, then the 2 really must not have talked at all, huh? Intriguing. You don't have any new flavor text for me. Why are you looking at Hahakigi? Don't know. Don't know. Wait, strange combination. What do you mean? When Hahakigi wasn't anywhere to be seen, Natsume would get all panicked. Like, does anyone know where Midori is? She'd even come up and ask me, and we weren't close. We can't ask her personally anymore, but maybe it was more Natsume who wanted to be with Hahakigi. That's why I thought they were such a curious pair. Okay, that's 2 pieces. Yes, good, good. Don't know. Parents are strict. All the girls wondered if Shiori was just with Hahakigi since she felt bad about her being alone. They never said it though. Here comes some pity reasoning. Now I feel like I should have all the pieces, but I'm gonna have a quick look-see. Nope, I'm missing one. With the pedestal? Okay, one more. Excellent. What's my playtime? 4:56. Pretty impressive. Don't know. Being with her out of pity. Incidentally, did you hear that Kamata and such are with Hahakigi out of pity directly from their mouths? Yeah, that's right. They were like, we feel sorry for her. Guess you can't say it's not kind, but... Okay. Never talked. Two were together often, Midori's shy. Sure they got along. Must have come as a shock, don't know. Let's just talk to everyone to be thorough. Ue Abe, you both share your name with Akutagawa prize winners, huh? You don't know what that is? That was definitely an intentional choice. Sort of know her. Gloomy. Don't know. Maybe some people have some new flavor text. Never talked. Ask second years. Don't know. Mystery novels hard. Too dumb to think of any tricks. Go to write a piece. Try an essay. Like books. Join literary club. We can never go into the music room. People be like, no, we're not gonna talk about our concert mistress. Just went to like all the places that are off today. Tennis is in, I believe. Hahakigi, Tale of Genji. A girl named Hahakigi, wonder what she's like. Second year. Don't know. Doesn't stand out. Okay. Got along. Shadow. Zero presence. Don't know. Friendly. Nope, no idea. Well, if people are really keen on finding out, you can pause the video and read, but we'd be here forever if I had to read all the, like, nope, sorry, no clue, don't know, all that dialogue. Good work as always. How's the investigation going? It's okay. We've gotten all sorts of info. And thanks for your assistance, too. Okay. It's time to ask you the questions. Midori Hahakigi? That doesn't sound familiar. Was she really friends with Shiori? And then... Shiori would often invite friends over, but I'm pretty sure that person never came to our house. It might be possible that she didn't want our parents to know about her. How do you mean? Our parents have always been annoying about who we associate with. They ask us about friends' names or what sort of family they're from. If it was someone they didn't like, they'd restrict us, being like, don't associate with her. I hate that, so I don't invite my friends to the house. But Shiori often did, so I thought she wasn't bothered by it. But this... Hahakigi? You're sure she was friendly with Shiori, are you? Yet if she didn't invite her over, I just wonder if it's because she didn't want our parents to know. Do you think so? Hahakigi's not a bad girl or anything. Doesn't seem to me like it'd be a problem if they knew. Really? Well, it's just an idea I had, so don't worry about it. I think that's everyone. I'm so glad that we're not doing the classroom anymore. So then, who have we done? Oh, the gym, actually. Wait, no, there's more. I was totally wrong. Probably entertaining, don't know her at all. Second year, girl named that, didn't talk much, mumbled, gloomy. Hung out after school, here they're around each other all the time. Not really sure. Perhaps they were lovers, even. Drastic. Okay, the gym next. Just kidding, there's a lot more people. It doesn't stand out. surrounding her. Second year, not sure. Unusual name. Loiters around the shoe cubbies. The shoe cubbies? Well, it does seem like she doesn't want to go home. I'd like to go home. Gain friends. Okay, wasn't... I'm gonna go look at this hearsay. Yeah, Shiori Natsume was seen around the entrance outside of coming or going hours numerous times. There's too many people that are suspects. Second year, name that, don't know. Never heard. Gloomy aura. Timid. Okay. Here we go. Cherry girl. Friendly, probably, not sure. Unusual combination, don't know, ask someone else. Not very known. That's right, Natsume was often seen with Hahakigi. One time I said to Natsume, way to hang around such a dim girl, and she said something like, it's because we were alike. Alike? Natsume and Hahakigi? Did Natsume think that? Ooh. Saw something of yourself in there, huh? Not at all. Weak presence, probably friendly. Hahakigi, yeah. Okay. So let's see, who have you done? Basketball, volleyball are done. Tennis is done. Cooking, art, and literature are done. I think. And then all the sciences. Where's the computer lab? Nope. Not on social media. Overshadowed. No idea. Didn't quite feel that way. Oh, you didn't have any new flavor text for me? Okay, you're done. Wait. Oh, they're still simmering something. Excellent. Slow cooking. Okay, so that's done. Comp sci is done. Drama should be done. Can't go in the music room. Art is done. Literature is done. I'm like 95% sure that drama is done. And they are. Let's go take a look at the puzzle pieces. Maybe that'll inform me. But first, I am going to save. 503. Me a long... Oh, I need to make a playlist for this, actually. I forgot. I only have one video, though, so... Oh, wait. I think I see what's going on here. Maybe. Hahakigi. She's kind of a timid girl, seemingly only interacting with Natsume, no other friend. Did I mess this up by doing this too early? But once Natsume died, 3 others from her class started going around with her. Does she herself want that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, wait. I think I might be okay. Unless... Okay, I might be okay. Hahakigi would apparently loiter around the shoe cubbies at the entrance. What was she doing there? Emails. She didn't want to go home, but did she not have a place to belong? Natsume likely couldn't be with her after school because of orchestra club. They were passing notes to each other. It was a dead drop. Natsume was with Hahakigi because she felt bad for that lonely girl. That's what everyone thought. If that's true, Hahakigi's remark of Shiori didn't think of me as a friend makes sense, doesn't it? I put this together backwards, that's why. I just realized, I was like, oh, I'm so good for putting this together, and I put in all the pieces in the wrong place. Hashtag not a brilliant man. Right, well, I'm going to fix that real quick. Okay, let's try this again. but this time with more feeling. Let's see, which one of you are their arrow pieces? Natsume and Murakami seem to have no contact at all, but I wonder if that's true. It feels like at least they would have talked. Oh wow, it's everything. Actually, Fujimura mentioned the two of them were together after school once. So it's just a rumor that they had no contact at all. In reality, it seems like they did have some, though I don't know the nature of it. Murakami. Rumor has it she despised Natsume and saw her as a rival. She's known for being pretty, and seemed to dislike being compared to Natsume. It's not like we heard that from her personally, though. And the three friends who hang around her have enjoyed bad-mouthing Natsume. I confirmed that for myself. Where's the piece? Murakami is making the remark that she was glad Shiori's dead. However I can try to interpret it, I can't read it in any good way. I'd like to ask what she really meant by that, but I don't wanna. That's scary. Oh, that was wrong. I was trying to go by the green triangle, but that was wrong. Oh, that's right. This goes in the square hole. Murakami once said that Natsume was pretty, though we heard she dislikes being compared to Natsume. They're seen as rivals because of them being compared, but did she actually recognize Natsume's looks? There we go. The group Murakami's in often enjoyed insulting Natsume, but Murakami herself has never clearly spoken ill of her. Could it be Murakami didn't hate Natsume all that much? I'm slowly starting to suspect that it's not just one person responsible. They may very well have all had a hand in this. No, but if you're sitting there not denying the group's insult, isn't that tacit agreement, or is she just going along with it? Never believe we would be discussing tacit consent in one of these games when normally I make that comment, but you know what? That's very, very cerebral. Natsume and Hahakigi said to always be together. The idea they didn't talk at all is really strange. I'm sure they must have just talked somewhere people weren't watching. I mean, in this day and age, you can talk on social media. Huh? Actually, didn't Hahakigi not have a phone or PC? Then what were they doing? Passing notes. It's a dead drop. Miyuki, a lone wolf. Yes, she was close with Natsume. Natsume was affectionate with her, and she didn't entirely mind it. But the librarian told us that at some point Miyuki started avoiding Natsume. Did something happen? This is that relying on juniors comment that we heard about. Miyuki served as the concert mistress of the orchestra club for a long time, but one day she abruptly gave her seat to Natsume. This is when the two became distant. It's not like I don't at all understand why they'd feel that way, but I wonder what went on there. The two seem friendly, so would just handing over the seat of top player make them so awkward? Could there be another reason? Well, surely. Miyuki was happy to be depended upon by someone like Natsume. Heck, I'd probably be pretty elated too to have someone like her relying on me. Even the lone wolf Miyuki depended on someone and was depended upon. And it seems it made her happy? That's kind of surprising. Are these two contrasting relationships where one of you is like super antagonistic and the other one is a codependency kind of thing? When making Natsume concert mistress, Miyuki told a colleague, I can't depend on my juniors anymore, was it? What's that all about? Are you saying being concert mistress means depending on your juniors? That's not right, is it? Miyuki was incredibly shocked by the rumor that Natsume killed herself, and after that she started to avoid the topic of Natsume. When she gave all these reasons for not telling us about Natsume before, did it all come down to her simply not wanting to talk about it? Okay. Final piece of the puzzle. Come to think of it, Hahakigi said something that caught my attention. Shiori never thought of me as a friend. I mean, Natsume was popular, she was probably all timid around her, but I doubt that was all it was. Alright, all done. Okay, that should be enough. Now my brain hurts from thinking. There's a lot I don't know, but what can you do? That's just the limits of going around questioning people, I guess. I think that's it. I'm gonna call that done. Now that we have the puzzle done, hands off. With that, we finished our investigation into everyone connected to Natsume. Good work, all. Good stuff. So what do we do now? I've more or less sorted out the info we've gotten. Want to look over it a bit more? Feel free to go home, okay, Akari? In that case, I'm going to the library. Would you come by when you're done? Got it. I'll try to finish up quick. Oh, Bottles is gone. Okay, reviewing complete. Now the question is, what should we be looking into tomorrow? I've also gotten to directly talk with all relevant parties, so I think I've done all I can do. Hang on. Miyuki. She didn't have anyone to get in the way, and did sort of answer our questions. Of course, she skillfully dodged around some things, but we've only talked once, so I wonder if I could get a little more out of her. Library time? She's gonna be in the library, isn't she? No. Leaving with her. Oh, I was gonna have a quick gander and take a look. I swear that better not be content claimed. Come in. Hello. Good day, Miyuki. Good day. I see Miss Abe isn't here today. Yes, Akari's in the library right now. I came because I wanted to talk with you, Miyuki, just for a bit, so I thought I'd be okay doing it alone. I see. Working hard on your own. I recognize your efforts. The library, I've been too busy to read lately. Too busy lately to read. Maybe I should go there myself. Doesn't Miyuki seem to have a kind of a different mood today? A little more gentle, maybe. Why is that? So, what did you want to talk about, Shiori? Yes, do you have enough time? If it's short, yes. I have violin lessons again today. I told you before, but I have nothing to say about Shiori's death. Could you make it anything else? Let's talk about Shiori's life. It sounds like you were happy about Natsume depending on you, weren't you? Meanwhile, Natsume adored you like a big sister. The two of you had a wonderful cross-grade friendship. But the way it became strained after trading the seat of concert mistress, that's what I don't understand. That you would have built up such a good relationship, only for it to end up like that over one decision. I heard the reason you gave up the title of concert mistress was that you couldn't be depending on your juniors anymore. By juniors, did you mean Natsume? Did something happen between you that made you give it up? Shoot, I'm just asking the same thing as before, aren't I? I'm sure she won't answer at this rate. You're exactly right. I quit as concert mistress because I no longer wanted to be depending on my juniors. But I was not referring to Shiori when I said juniors. I did mean it in the plural sense. The entirety of the club, essentially. She's going solo! What do you mean? Apologies, but I don't intend to say any more. Excuse me. It's not as if I'm trying to be malicious. I just feel it's my own peculiar way of thinking, so others can't understand it. And there's no reason they should. So I'm sorry, alright? One thing I can say is, it was not because there was some dispute between Shiori and I. That's for certain. Is that right? I'm sorry for getting weird ideas. But... It is true that after making her concert mistress, my relationship with Shiori became strained. Why's that? I myself don't know. To be honest, the feeling of just over that one decision, I felt that myself. Yet, indeed, Shiori was acting strangely at that time. Details, let's go. Info. No, I just can't understand it. What's wrong with you being concert mistress, Miyuki? Didn't I tell you already? I'll be enrolled in this club until the culture festival ends, but it's about time I think about passing the torch, yes? So I asked you, Shiori, having talent and popularity in spades. It's not about it being wrong for myself to fill the role. That's a lie. You've given that passing the torch line over and over. It's not like anyone's had any objections with you, yet suddenly wanting to hand it over around this time? There has to be some other reason. I got a scholarship, I'm going to college. It's because you want to quit, don't you? Why is that? If there's a reason, just tell me. Oh, she got dark. Listen, Shiori, we decided the handing off of concert mistress already in a meeting. There's no changing it now. I feel apologetic if you yourself are not satisfied with that, but everyone agreed to it. If you really are opposed, let us hold another club meeting. I'd ask you to state your opinion there. What do you say? I refuse. Miyuki, I feel like you're trying to get away from me. I feel so lonely. What's the deal? What's going on here? Shiori. I'm sorry for saying selfish things. You don't have to hold a meeting. I'll comply with everyone's decision. Maybe she already had made up her mind long ago. I respect you, Miyuki. I always wish that someday you could be a friend I could talk to about anything. But I guess it was just me who thought that way. Oh, I had a thought. Just one. Did this happen because all three of those individuals that we were considering all suddenly passed some kind of responsibility onto Shiori? That, like, you know, given from what we know with Sakura, that the family had immense pressure for her to marry, you know, and be an heir, that ideally school or this kind of environment would have been an escape for her. But for her to kind of conceptualize that people around her, people that she thought were her friends, were also doing the same thing, like passing responsibility to her, that she felt like it was hopeless, was that the reason? Because that was essentially like, you are now concert mistress. You are assigned concert mistress now. There is no difference, I think, in the forcefulness of that versus, like, you are going to have your marriage arranged. Like, did she feel the same core sentiment from that? Was that the reason? Anyways, I always thought Shiori was a girl positive about everything, who knew no fear. So I didn't imagine she would reject it to such a degree. As awkward as it is to state myself, we had built a good relationship up until that point, as you say, Miss Ui. But since then, I would often find myself confused by Shiori. I no longer knew how to associate with her. Shiori too stopped treating me the same way as before. We acted strangely with each other. That is a fact. Can you think of any reason why Natsume would have a strange reaction to giving your seat to her? Well, I'm sorry, I do not know. I see. What could it be? Still, talking with you has settled a couple of questions. I appreciate it. There may have been no dispute between you and Natsume, but there was discontent. That's exactly why you were so shocked when Natsume died with that left unresolved. And of course, you couldn't be happy about us going around investigating without knowing those circumstances. But now, I have a clear grasp of that. I'm really very sorry for asking around and acting weirdly. I see. I'm glad if I could be of use. Is it alright if I get going now? I'll be late for my lessons. Yes, thank you very much. That was a nice duality, that we were now in a situation that, you know, Aoi took the lead on this versus Akari doing the thing with Sakura, right? Yo, Akari, kept you waiting, huh? You're pretty late. Got everything sorted out in your head? Of course, and actually, that's neither here nor there. I went to see Miyuki and asked her a bunch. Well now, that's impressive. Get anything from it? Yep, you see. Miyuki and Natsume had an exchange like that, did they? Apparently. Is there something you were curious about, Akari? Natsume felt that Miyuki, in quitting as concert mistress, was trying to get away from her. That must have been very painful for Natsume, who adored Miyuki like an older sister. Right, I see. Nah, nothing I'm really wondering about. How about you, Aoi? She's already got it figured out. She knows something that we don't. I'm curious why Natsume had such a negative reaction, but I haven't the slightest idea there. Nothing seemed to come to mind for Miyuki either. We probably can't know anymore. But still, we've learned that there was no strong antagonism between Miyuki and Natsume. Some pretty hefty findings, right? I'm glad I worked up the courage to go ask her. Yeah, pretty amazing. Okay, let's go home for today. I'll think about what to do tomorrow once I get home. Alright, home time. Aoi, you going to the social studies room? Yeah, why? I've got business with Kageyama, so I'm going to the staff room. I'll be done quick, so go on ahead. Got it. No need to rush. Akari sure is late. It's already been over 40 minutes. I wonder what she's doing. Huh? Hey, just you today? Bottles, was Akari in the staff room? She said she had business with Mr. Kageyama. Kageyama was there, but I didn't see Abe. Probably took care of it already? Oh yeah, I did see someone who might have been Abe earlier. Seemed to be with a few others, though. Really? Did you know who she was with? Who were they again? Can't think of the names. Ah, got it. Kamata from 2D. Miyoshi and Isono were there too. Huh? Why was Akari with Hahakigi's followers? Don't tell me she was taken captive like me. But unlike me, Akari isn't a scaredy cat. Maybe she had some idea and willingly went to talk to those three. No, that's wrong. If that were it, I'm sure she would have at least said something to me. So was she really abducted? Well, I can't quit now. I wanted to call the session, but now I gotta know. Bottles, I'm gonna go look for Akari. Oh, is it that much of a rush? Okay, well, okay. See ya. Oh, what? Oh, what's today? Tuesday? Basketball at the gym. Nope. Empty rooms, empty rooms. Not the party rockers. The field again? There's no way. Here? No. Oh, where else could it be? Here we go. Well, you had nothing useful to say. Oh, I'm not gonna make this time limit. Oh, we're done for. Akari, geez, where were you? I looked all over. Akari, what's wrong? You look pale. Oh, wait, I'm leaving the Natsume investigation. Oh, man, I don't want to get involved with those people anymore. They're messed up in the head. Sorry, gotta use the restroom. I can't. I'm gonna hurl. What happened to make Akari get like that? Oh, what day of the week is it? How many empty spaces are there even to hide? First floor. Okay. You're here somewhere. Man, where on earth? Don't tell me they're back in the room again. Okay, well that was a waste of time. Okay, we got it down to first floor, but where? The supply room. No? Janitor's room. No? Oh, maybe he's seen a car. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, it's locked. Oh. Oh, it's there. It's there. It does open. Why couldn't I get in before? Oh, I missed it. Okay. Gotta know what these messed up 3 are doing. So I can talk about some kind of violent connotation. Okay. Didn't read that out loud because we're on the clock here. Oh, the supply closet's through here. So hey, could you release me already? Talk all you want, it's just gonna be pointless. If you want to leave, then promise. Promise that you won't go around whispering about Natsume and doing things that hurt Hahakigi. Like I said, I'm only doing odd jobs here, just helping Aoi investigate. And like we said, if you stop helping, Aoi will give up too, right? Since you're such good friends. Who knows? I couldn't tell you whether Aoi would give up, whatever I said. She can investigate alone, can't she? Besides, I don't plan to stop her. I want Aoi to act freely as she pleases. You've got no right to stop her or anything anyway. Under what authority are you criticizing me? Because we're Hahakigi's friends. Did Hahakigi ask you to gang up on me and threaten me? No, but it's natural for friends to think of each other, to pick up on what the other person wants and do things to help them. Are you familiar with the little phrase called mind your own business? Well, I'm sure if you were, you wouldn't be doing this. Picking up on what they want. It's not like you can know everything about a person, no matter how well you get along. I get along with Aoi myself, but I'm under no illusions that I understand her perfectly. That's why she's amusing to be with. I just like watching Aoi do whatever she pleases. Read that slightly out of order. Plus, it sounds all well and good to say you're doing it for a friend, but who's gonna take responsibility for what you do? If it's for Hahakigi's sake, doesn't responsibility for threatening me like this fall on Hahakigi? Or else, can you say that this is all of your own volition, and whatever might happen, no blame can fall on Hahakigi? No thoughts. I'm not looking to criticize your show of charity, but if you're trying to limit our freedom to act, that's a different story. If you're using Hahakigi as an excuse, you best talk with her first. If Hahakigi tells us to stop, then we'll listen to her reasons. Kamata, hey! You have to hold the door to the janitor's room or someone might come in. It's okay, I don't think anyone will come. Anyway, did you convince Abe? Nah, she's just quibbling and won't listen at all. For looking so unmotivated, she's real stubborn. Yeah, that's the spirit. Hold on to doing nothing. Excuse you, I just do things my way. Well, guess we'll just have to ask another way. I didn't really want to do it, but... Don't assume you're the only one who can investigate into people. We did our own looking into you two, or rather into you, to prepare before we asked you like this. Planning to snitch to Aoi or what? Well, fine by me. Wrong. If we can't yet get you to listen with words, there's no choice but to ask you like this. What is that? Ugh, so gross. Is that a moth? I'm impressed you can hold it so calmly, Kamata. Oh, she's afraid of moths. I wouldn't say I'm calm, but it's for Hahakigi, so I gotta put up with a little ickiness. I asked someone who knew you since junior high. I hear you don't like bugs, do you, Abe? Especially butterflies and moths like this. Just to be clear, don't assume it'll just be this. If you do anything else shady from now on, your bag, your desk, your cubby, these guys might show up in the strangest places. If you don't want that, promise us that you won't look into Natsume anymore and wound Hahakigi. Ugh. Ugh, you really are stubborn. Well, you leave us no choice. Miyoshi Isono, hold her still. What are you doing? Hahakigi, we were just making a request of Abe to stop going around investigating Natsume. Ue and her are really so insensitive. They've been asking around not just about Natsume, but about you. Unbelievable, right? Yeah. That's why we have to stop them. While you're here, Hahakigi, go ahead and tell Abe what you want to say. Let go of Abe. But we're busy making a request of her. Enough of that. Stop bullying her. It makes me sick. Bullying? No way. I mean, Abe and her started it by upsetting you. I don't care. Let go of Abe right now. What's wrong, Hahakigi? I'm sorry, but I don't want you to involve yourself with me anymore. You don't have to be with me. I don't like you, and you aren't with me because you like me either, so let's both give this up. I kept quiet until now because I felt sorry thinking about how you'd feel if I said my honest feelings. I should have said so sooner. You felt sorry? For us? Why are you saying that? We're the ones who felt sorry for you after Natsume was gone. Think whatever you want. It's clear to me that if the alternative is being with you anymore, I'd rather be alone. Thank you for everything, but it's enough now. Leave me be. I see. So you hated us all along. I'm sorry for not noticing, Hahakigi. We were sure you'd be glad. You seem lonely without Natsume, so we thought we'd hang out with you. Yeah, I'm sorry for bothering you all this time, and Abe, I'm really sorry to you guys too. See ya. Oh, they weren't gonna all walk out in a line? Little goon squad over here? Are you sorry? Are you okay, Abe? I'm sorry, because of me. Saved me in the nick of time. Thank you. Kinda surprised you're someone who can make herself that clear, Hahakigi. I heard you were timid. Shiori said the same thing. Oh, here comes the details! You're right that I'm timid, but I'd at least like to think I know when I need to make my will clear. At least like to think I know when okay. I see. So you sure about this? It just feels like friends splitting up after a bad argument. This is gonna sound rude, but you didn't have anyone you were friends with except Natsume, right? You're gonna be alone now. That's fine. I've always been alone. Shiori being with me was an exceptional situation. I've always been alone otherwise. It's just back to the norm, so I'm fine. Akari, you okay? Oh, what? Hahakigi, what happened? You're late, boss. That was a close one. Kamata's group brought me here, but I got saved by Hahakigi. Huh? I'm going now. Hold on a second, Hahakigi. Maybe it's a weird time, but while you're here, can I ask some things? Oh, we're holding her now. The clock sound! Let's go! We've done a lot of research, but it's never been very clear. Your relationship with Natsume. Until you and Natsume started to be together, you were alone, right? Natsume decided to associate with Hahakigi because she felt sorry for her. It seems many people thought that. Even you did, didn't you? Because you said so earlier. Shiori didn't think of me as a friend. It was only because you thought Natsume was only with you out of pity that you'd say such a thing, right? Yeah. You heard the clanging of the hydro flask. You know what time it is. Time for me to take a sip. At 3 hours. There were times I thought that maybe it wasn't just pity. That she accompanied me because she really wanted to be friends. But by the end, I no longer knew anything about Shiori. That's not it. Actually, from the very beginning, I didn't know what Shiori was thinking. Were you the fall guy? Were you the go-between? Ah, there you are, Hahakigi. It looks like you left a spot blank on your career survey. The teacher told me to let you know. Could you get it to the teacher by tomorrow morning? Or tomorrow morning. Thank you. Sorry, I know you have your club to go to. It's totally fine. Speaking of, you aren't in a club, huh? Aren't you going home yet? Or are you waiting for a friend to get out of her club or something? No, I just don't want to go home. Why? My parents are strict. If I go home, they'll say all these things. If I stay at school, I can use the excuse that I was studying. Oh, I see. You know, I kind of feel that myself. My parents are also kind of strict, too cloying, something like that. I've never seen you spending time with anyone, but do you maybe like being alone? I don't know about like. I just think it's inevitable. What do you mean? I'm gloomy and not good at talking, so no one enjoys being with me. That said, it's not like I can change myself that easily. Besides, I pretty much think it's fine like this. I just don't care to force myself to be someone else so I can get along with someone. So it's inevitable that I end up alone, but I'm not really bothered by it. Being someone else, huh? I see. That kind of hits a sore spot. All the girls having a fun time together are desperate to avoid being alone, even if it means falsifying themselves. Is that how you see things, Hahakigi? If a girl wants to be with someone because she doesn't like being alone, then that's just what she wants to do. If her desire is to spend time with someone, she isn't truly faking herself, right? So I'm fine with a girl who's like that. I'm just different, is all. Rip to her, but I'm different. Do you not want to befriend anyone, Hahakigi? You don't have that sort of wish? I'm not good at, how to put it, associating with someone while trying to understand them. Because you can't fully understand other people. In the end, all you have is your own self-centered impressions. Meeting halfway with that uncertainty to associate with others, that's too troublesome for me. I find myself thinking, if we can't understand each other from the depths of our hearts, is there any need to get involved to begin with? I'm selfish. I can only do things the way I want, so being alone is just right for me. Hey, is school uncomfortable for you, Hahakigi? It's a little oppressive, sure. I want to graduate soon. If my parents weren't watching, I wouldn't even want to go to college. But there's no other option. I have to put up with it until I'm able to earn money myself and survive alone. You know, you might be kind of similar. That's not true at all, Natsume. You're totally different from someone like me. How so? Your living situation, your popularity, the way you carry yourself in a crowd, those are all things I don't have. Ah, the way I carry myself, huh? I'm surprised how clearly you speak your mind, Hahakigi. Hahakigi, if I said I had something I wanted to do, would you approve of it? I mean, I think you can do as you please, Natsume. I see. Well then, would you accompany me from now on? I'd like to talk to you more, Hahakigi. But you don't want to? It's not like I don't want to, but I'm sure it won't be any fun being around me. Really, but I'm having a great time right now, you know? Your opinion that it's impossible to completely understand other people, I actually agree completely. But you and I see it differently. Associating with people while letting the things you don't know remain unknown, I don't think that's such a bad thing. It's when there are things you don't know that you can have some excitement, I feel. Getting happy to find small things in common. Letting your imagination run wild, you see? Your decisive perspective, that if you can't have everything, then you don't care to have anything. It's wonderful. I love it. So it's made me want to talk to you more. It may go against your principles, Hahakigi, but I think I'd like to spend time together. That's the thing I want to do. There's no need for us to understand each other from the bottom of our hearts. You and I just spending time doing what we want. I think a relationship like that is totally viable too. Oh, I'm giving out. It's been 3 hours of reading. So if you aren't against it, want to try it out with me? With no need for understanding, each of us just doing what we like. That sort of relationship. If we're going to feel bored and uncomfortable until we're each able to live on our own, I'd like to try this as some light recreation. Well, that's weird. You're weird. Yes, that might be nice. You gotta live for yourself. Oh, the pedestal thing again, huh? Shiori was a very kind girl, a girl considerate of people's feelings. I knew that as her classmate. That's why I thought her plan was just sympathy, Shiori just worrying for my lonely self. The whole speech was just a kind deception to keep me from realizing. I couldn't reject such kindness, so I accepted Shiori's proposal. Until then, I thought Shiori was a sociable girl who talked often, since indeed she was always talking happily with classmates and club friends. And yet, for some reason, Shiori didn't try to talk with me in public. I was just always at Shiori's side, following her around like a shadow. Yet, when it was just the two of us, Shiori would tell me all sorts of things. About her family, her friends, her club. Sometimes she brought up complaints that she would never mention in public. And also, Shiori seemed to enjoy herself so much when she was with me. She showed no sign of putting on an act as someone doing it out of pity would. Shiori saying she was like me. Gradually, I came to think that might be true. We differed in personality, position, everything. But we both carried a sense of suffocation, and wanted to be able to live on our own. That we had in common. I think Shiori, who so many had high hopes for, couldn't reveal to anyone that she was suffocating, except me, who felt the same pain. Well, I'm glad that you aired it out, because nobody in my community has. We didn't seek a half-baked understanding. Shiori talked, I listened. I talked, Shiori listened. That's all it was for us. I'm gonna rant before this episode is over and my voice gives out. That one-way relationship was very comfortable. When it was just us, I felt like I could breathe easier. And it wasn't just me, I'm sure Shiori felt the same. At some point, I came to think that Shiori wasn't pitying me, that she earnestly wanted to be with me. I was so happy about that. I came to like Shiori more and more. And she became my one best friend. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. I see. So that's how you two were. It's true, that would look like a curious relationship to an outsider. Part of me understands too, because me and Akari are kinda like that. Honestly, I don't especially get Akari, but she's the most fun to be around, nevertheless. Akari wants me to do what I like, and I want to do what I like. On top of that, it's comfortable, so we're together. It's like that. Ditto. But then, why did you start to think that Natsume didn't think of you as a friend? Shiori started acting strange a few months earlier. I don't know if she was sad or lonely. She started to seem incredibly sullen. When she was in public, she behaved cheerfully as usual, but I could only see it as a bluff. I asked her over and over, but she wouldn't tell me why. She just replied, "It's something I don't want to tell you, Midori." Did you have to do with why Natsume was sullen? I asked that myself, but she said that wasn't it. I don't want to make you feel upset, so I won't tell you. I learned from being her friend that Shiori was a very kind girl who respected people's feelings. Her telling me she didn't want to make me worry was surely a lie. Sure enough, her being with me was just out of sympathy. It's not like she wanted to be friends. But Shiori was too kind to tell me that directly. I thought she was putting up with my annoying self. I became fond of Shiori. I wanted to know more and more about Shiori's feelings. But Shiori was elusive, so I wasn't really sure. And that started to become painful. Oh, that you opened up and the one person that you could open up to shut you off. Shut you out. Worrying over this and that, trying to know someone's feelings, and in the end, knowing nothing. I didn't want that, so I said I didn't need friends, thinking I'd just remain alone. And yet... Now, I've gone back to being alone, like before I met Shiori. to a drab world of only myself. I'm dehydrated over here. I shouldn't have disliked that, but it pains me so much. It's gone so dark, I can't see. But I don't want to think something like, I wish I'd never met Shiori. Oh, now we're all sad. Is that enough? I have to get going. Sure, I'm sorry for making you talk about something so painful. Oh boy, nothing good came out of that. What's with the long face? Caught Hahakigi's gloominess? No, well, maybe so. Talking with Hahakigi, I kind of felt like I could see the similarities between her and me. Myself, I've been desperately investigating Natsume, but I still don't have a picture of her true feelings at all. Wanting to know about her, yet not knowing anything. It's frustrating. I feel pathetic. Wondering if this is how Hahakigi felt all this time. It makes me kind of depressed. So she's fully dragged you over, huh? It's times like this you should make use of your misinsensitive impudence. Natsume was an entity many people acknowledge and aspire to. She was an idol. That must be why the idol herself stuffed her true feelings down deep, not showing them to anyone. Even Hahakigi, who was always with her, seemed to only hear a little bit, and it ended with her still not knowing what had her most curious. As for you, you're taking the shattered pieces of the idol who fell from her pedestal and trying to infer what was inside her. Boom, title drop. Of course, it's not going to be easy, but a little late for that, don't you think? You knew that much from the start. If you want to go until you're satisfied, you gotta endure a little frustration. But hey, it's fine if you want to give it all up and quit too. I know that, just got a little bummed out. No attentive giving up over here. Hey, sleep on it. Natsume, were you really with Hahakigi out of simple pity? It sounds like you truly enjoyed your time with Hahakigi, so I feel like that's not right. Rather, I want it to not be right. Natsume was acting strange for months before her deaths. Okabe and 2B said the same thing, actually. Oh, and what Mr. Fujimura said, Natsume was crying while feeding a stray cat once. Could that be connected too? Come to think of it, the counselor let it accidentally slip that Natsume came to discuss something with her. The cat hag. Was Hahakigi really the cause behind Natsume acting strangely, or was there something else? Dang it, I just have no clue. Do I have to investigate further? Well, yeah, this is the kind of game that this is. Oh, I'm gonna stretch again. But I've done tons of questioning. I doubt I could get anything from asking around now about something not even Hahakigi knew. So do I just have to call the investigation there after all? It feels anticlimactic. Well now, you totally stuck? I thought you said yesterday you'd think about what to do. Well, yes, I did think it over thoroughly yesterday, but I couldn't come up with a thing. But I'm just talking investigating, got it? I'm saying we've gathered all the information we can gather. The task we're left with now is drawing a conclusion. We'll line up the info we gathered and derive the truth. Who was with Natsume at the time of the incident? That was what we put the focus of our investigation on. Determining an answer to that with just the info we've gotten seems pretty rough. Heck, it sort of feels impossible. Look, it doesn't have to be anything as clear as an answer, it's just speculation. We're looking for a possibility that such and such person might have been with Natsume at the time. Okay, let's do this carefully. Yep, so what are we doing concretely? Concretely? I mean, all we can do is think it over using all the info we've collected. There's no need for both of us here, so it's fine if you go home, okay? I'm most comfortable here, so I'm planning to stay a while. Oh, well, figure I might as well stay and think with you. Thanks. If we can overcome this, our task will soon be complete. It's the culmination of all of our work. Okay, well, I'm gonna save, because I'm about to knock out. Not, like, sleeping, but you probably hear that I'm fraying, voice is fraying. The rant that I'm gonna go on before I forgot is that I started playing these games, or I was introduced to these games at precisely this time, like, temporally, that the game is set in. Education, grade, even the year. But I think that one of the things that people didn't realize at the... I really cracked there. It's really going. People didn't realize at the time, and, even now I still kind of reckon with it, is this idea that societal pressure has you aspiring to be a certain way, and that's just not necessarily how it has to pan out. Like, I think now, I personally am proud of what I've been able to do over the last, let's call it, 8 years in higher education and graduate studies. Like, I feel like I've really come very far, and I'm pleased with my progress as an individual and what I've been able to give back and do for the world. But, of course, this environment is not appreciative of those things because you didn't live up to that ideal, right? That everyone was aspiring to be Natsume. And if you didn't, it's almost as if you didn't grow up to be a master violinist that you would be shunned, right? In that, to stretch that metaphor. And I think really what time has lent me is the ability to be comfortable with myself. Like, I've moved a lot physically, educationally. I've came and went in different friend circles and groups, and it's not been very, very constant for me. I've been around the United States, as it were. Not too far, but around. And I really have just come to the appreciation that I should live my life the way that I see fit. Now, I'm not wasting it on anything. Some people think I am, which is a weird thing to say because I'm not doing anything wrong. But, at some point, we need to recognize that you will be proud of yourself for things that no one else may be proud of you for. And I think that we get a sense of that from the way that people are acting in this game to try and be more idol-like, more deity-like, and that's just simply not true. Now, granted, this is a time in which people are growing, so of course you won't have everything locked down. But I think with time comes that appreciation that, in the end, it is your life, and are you comfortable with making the decision to sacrifice your own life, your time, your efforts, your studies, your energy on becoming an idol for someone else's sake who might not even be around by the time you accomplish that? That's the way that I see these things. I really think that I've grown very comfortable as an individual. I don't have a whole lot to hide. I am relatively simple, but I feel like with time I've become more open, and I'm very pleased with that since, admittedly, at 3 hours and let's call it 17, 18 minutes, whenever this plays in the video, that's the recording time. And when I started YouTube, I was trying to be all intelligent and be like, yes, this reminds me of this literature that I read, and actually, this reminds me of... I think that's what a lot of Let's Players fall into, is trying to sound hyper-intelligent, and I think that now that I am very close to acquiring what people would call, the highest level of intelligence, being a doctor in something. People still don't think of me as intelligent in that regard, because they'll just ask, why didn't you focus your efforts on something else? So I think, really, in the end, true, honest communication about who you are. Be frank. Oh, don't be as insensitive and blunt as Aoi, but certainly be at a level that you will be comfortable with, because at the end of the day, it's you and your skin, regardless of what people around you say. So that's just my complaint about being molded to be a certain way and to be raised with expectations. But my voice is going to give out. So this is the end of the episode. We're going to pick this right back up and start again in the next one and put the pieces together, presumably. But it's all been good. We're coming up on 6 hours of this game, so it'll be a thrill. And the clock noise is going. It's good old RPG game style. Yep.